and narrates the way, and the ever-steady Styxboy shall ride away your brain. Bad to the bone, bruise the furnace, pick up for days on days, and the great top covers Boba Fett have bad writing to slay. We are all damage on damage. We are all damage on damage. We are all damage. The qualified, we are prepared.
Yay!
Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Qualified. We are back this week after giving me a much needed break from these guys. I am joined as always by the great Dom Tober, the always steady Styxboy 73, bad to the bone, Brucefer, and the architect joesduelin. What's going on, fellas?
Why is Styx hanging out in Marco's house?
It's good to be back. It was fun. Baltimore was fun.
Marco doesn't know.
It was a fun show, but it's good to be back.
He needed a fluffer.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, it was a little weird not being on the air last Friday, I have to admit. I know you guys were occupied doing
I felt it was weird as well.
I didn't have anything to do. I just hung out and probably spent way too much money on whatnot. I was bored. And as I told you guys in the chat, I get cranky when I get bored. So
I couldn't tell.
Yeah. All right. So let's, I got some stuff to talk about this week. Kind of a light, weird news week this week, but I do have some stuff. I'll pull up the first thing, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. This comes from Joe's home state of Pennsylvania.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy.
So he's probably aware of this. It probably made
always depends on which side of the state.
All the news. Joseph Kaiser broke world record for tallest hat, measuring 17 feet, 9.5 inches.
Yes, I aspired to this record.
That's thoroughly impressive.
Pennsylvania, he achieved this year-long dream of having the world's tallest hat, and this became. I guess he did this. He first got this dream back during the COVID pandemic when I guess the colleges were closed, and he said, "I'm just going to create the world's largest hat," beating the previous winner. The previous one was 15 feet 9 inches, so he beat it by a full 2 feet. So congratulations!
At the same time, did he get the record for the biggest dumbass?
I don't know. I mean, maybe he thought this was get him laid. I don't know what it takes to get laid in Pennsylvania. It's probably not this. I don't know, Joe.
All you gotta do is show your ankle.
Six pack and a nice Steeler jersey. I don't know. That's
how Styx gets laid in the up north, Great White North up here.
A little ankle.
In other news, in Washington, D.C. I don't have a picture for this one. D.C. Lottery said about
from one home to the other.
About 232 winning tickets were sold for a D.C. lottery drawing that came up with the winning numbers being 8, 8, 8, and 8.
Wow.
I didn't know that could happen. I didn't know that could happen.
No, if you do a pick 4, you can get 8888.
No, it's not pick 4. Wait, is that pick 4? No, that can't be.
Every state has a different name for their either
but
daily number, big 4, or whatever.
Right.
You can get an 8 in the Powerball. Can be an 8. You can get 2 8s in the thing, but at the same time, it could just be one 8. 4 8.
Sounds hinky to me.
You would think there would be only one ball with each number.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought too.
Well, no, for like the big 3 or the big 4, you basically have separate draws from each, and it's 0
Well, the
through
fact
9.
that 232 people would choose
The same number.
8.
Oh, my grandmother used to play straights all the time. She play the triples and she'd play the quads all the time.
My mother will always play
It doesn't count if you have an 8 ball.
8s.
It doesn't count if you have an 8 ball jacket or you took an 8 ball for your nose. There you go. So
we at Renovision do not
Well, he's got a prize ranging. I think this says he's got a top prize was $5,000. Additional prizes ranging from $100 to $2,000. I don't know how that works exactly. All right, so I do have one more.
It was the pick 4 then. It wasn't a big boy.
I do have
Easy
one
though.
more, but I realize I need to share my screen for this because a picture. This deserves a picture. Not so much because of the feet, which
Careful, Joe.
Tomoko Ituka
Go get your.
became the world's most elderly living resident at 116 years old.
God bless him.
The previous lady died at 117. The picture of this is what I find most amusing.
You had me at feet, but lost me on 116 years old.
Is she alive?
It kills me.
We can have Bernie's?
She probably can't breathe. They've set this freaking thing on her chest.
hell?
So that bitch is dead. That bitch is dead already.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's somebody's great-great-grandmother.
That's not mine.
She's
But
dead.
it just looks like she's like, get this heavy ass plaque off my chest, you idiots. I'm 116. It's not easy for me to take a breath.
How old is
I
that
don't
son?
know.
100?
I don't know. Anyway,
That's insane.
that's the weird news this week. Let's say hello to the
Exactly.
chat.
That was a living
Dom,
corpse right there.
chill.
So.
That's a long way to get.
Living corpse,
Dang.
man.
Dom is in a mood today. We can
He
already
is.
tell.
He needs more pep.
And
Catch me
I agree.
outside. How about that?
I don't care anybody in
No,
the chat.
thank you.
I'm going to say what comes to mind. So
Dom is in a mood. GT Comics encourage our
Let me just get rid of my
deserves
news
our
articles now.
congratulations. GT coming in first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, taking
Oh,
up
welcome
prisoners
back.
with the hand wave and the thumbs up. What's up?
I feel like we haven't done this in a while.
It does feel
Right?
like.
Yeah, it does.
Hello,
I feel like a
Mama.
virgin again.
Hello, mama.
So, half the audience is watching.
Hello, Mama Beard. Bri J. Hello, everybody.
Hey, bro.
Let's see what Bri has to say. Styx, why do you look like a very aged Joe Burrow?
I'll be calling Angels games later.
And he's not done yet. Dom, I heard you were a menace calling people peasants. I heard that too. I heard you almost got poked for taking what? Poked for talking shit. Oh, I thought you said taking a shit. Talking shit.
Either way.
Yeah, P was going to fuck him
a
up.
bunch of peasants. They were.
He was going to kick his ass. He was going to beat him at his knees.
Don't mess with Vinny the Rod. Is all I got.
First of all,
Vinny the Rod.
Anybody the size of my fucking knees? Come on, man.
Come on, Dom.
King is here. King is in
Portland.
Tennessee. The King is in Tennessee.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't know what woo
women.
woo our women with guitars and moonshine.
Nothing wrong with that.
Meaning, he's saying that
Yeah.
meaning he makes the women fall to their knees, wooing the women.
Oh, my
That's
son
not what
lives
that
in
means.
my son lives in Tennessee. You may need that moonshine. So
Tennessean is 10 of believing.
If he's your son, he doesn't need the moonshine, Jedi.
Hey, speaking about moonshine, so apparently there is Sprite watermelon
He's better looking
moonshine,
than I am.
which I want to try.
There's all types of flavors.
Chill.
I'm not gonna
Chill,
chill, man.
Degrassi, I don't take shits. I leave shits.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, that's probably, that's
it.
I made I do the same thing now. I didn't always do that. I used to take them. Okay. I was corrected. Terry Floyd. I don't know why I said all that. Terry Floyd. Hey y'all, what's going on, Terry? Mama, Dom isn't exactly a light-hearted, giggly type.
No.
Not today.
I am,
He
but
can be. He can be. He's a
He's
big teddy bear when he
I
wants to
didn't
be.
Really?
mood, I like this mood better.
Oh, here we go.
He'll flip you.
He'll what?
Flip you. Flip you for real.
He's out of ready for something tonight.
What's up, peeps? What's up, weed? And Brian's not done. Got a feeling Dom is going to unleash tonight. All right.
We'll see where it goes.
I think we said hello to everybody.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we have an interesting show.
What do we
tonight.
usually do after this?
I don't know.
Pick up.
I don't know.
Pick up.
Hey, miss 1 week, and I'm just completely
Off kilter.
Yeah. So no, we got a decent show for you tonight. We're going to we have a little Paolo Rivera spotlight. He's been killing it with those Hello Darkness covers. We're gonna have a little Baltimore recap, show some of the things we got, talk about Baltimore. We still got the OLI now and later. We got games. Styx got trivia.
Styx doing trivia tonight?
Jedi got a match
Can
game.
I leave now?
So
No, you may not.
we got plenty going on.
Hold on, let me change my attitude.
Gotta give Styx a break. You might learn something. Might learn something. It's some good trivia.
Learn something from Styx?
Yeah. It's good stuff. You gotta give it a chance.
I guess, maybe.
But
Get out of here.
So
You like my games.
I guess we can could just get into it.
I could definitely use a
Welcome
drink
to
tonight.
Outside Looking In. These are the books that were not hot enough for the Hot 10. First up,
Hope this isn't X-Men looking in.
we have RoboCop number 1. It's a 1987 magazine size, average $50, high of $90. There's a series being developed by Amazon Prime, I believe. And this has caused this book to be looked at again.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It's
Why do I feel a gender swap is happening?
I'd buy that for $1.
It's
Is this
too
gonna be an
early for that.
animated
It's too early
series?
for that, Dom.
I just got Amazon Prime.
I forget who they said was attached.
It's not like
to
he
it.
had a.
Wasn't this a James
dick
Wan
anyway.
thing?
He got
What?
cut off.
Wasn't this a James Wan thing?
Yes, James Wan is he's the executive producer.
I
Yeah,
don't
let's
know how
not,
I feel about that.
King is right. This is a good cover. Let's not lose focus of that.
Thank you.
This is a good cover.
I love the original RoboCop
Decorum.
movie. I don't know. To me, it's a property that needs to be treated appropriately. It's not just an action movie. It's not a horror. It is something special,
Please.
and it takes a special touch, or it loses all appeal if you
Don't-
remake it wrong.
Don't
No,
base it on the cartoon. Don't base it on the cartoon.
Why
not?
Please.
Well, my question, did you guys,
all audiences.
is it animated or is it live action? Animated.
Live action, I believe.
Live
Oh, it's
action.
live
Not
action.
live action, yeah. I mean, I was not necessarily a huge fan of the most recent remake of the movie. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't RoboCop for me.
So really, none of them were good after the first one. Really, the second one was even kind of. Yeah.
You don't like Frank Miller's beautiful action?
I mean, I did think it was funny when the other guy was hooked on.
I like Maniac Cop better. Let's get some Maniac Cop reboots.
The
I don't
first
remember
Robo.
I don't remember what third one was about. Wasn't there a third one?
Yeah, there's
There was.
4 of them. I think there's 2 direct-to-video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. The first one was beautiful in its own special way. I don't know. After a while, I either want to not see things rebooted because I just don't trust them to do it right.
I do love the 80s style stuff. They never had a comic book version, like a comic size. It was just the magazine
What?
size. This
Talking about.
there was no comic version like the giant size Star Wars that had the first Boba Fett, and they made the comic. They reprinted the comic size. And they
There's a
reprinted-
movie adaptation that's comic size.
I hope it's Amazon Prime, so I mean,
this. There is
Oh,
a
that's
comic,
fine.
right?
I think there's hope because Amazon, they did The Boys. They're doing The Boys right. It's adult. It's graphic. RoboCop needs to be graphic. That was one of the best things about the first one. It was just like, I mean, that was like one of the earliest movies when I saw like the guy's hand get blown up, and I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, it was special. It's one of those great movies where you're seeing some type of dystopian future that's just so over the top and ridiculous that is, I don't know. It's very hard to recapture that in my mind.
It's a 1990s Detroit.
Yeah.
We are not here.
No.
Here's a good question.
Yes.
Do we use Peter Weller in this new series? And how do you?
Well, I mean,
They're too long.
He looks like
not as RoboCop,
now.
but as a different character.
No.
Again, he looks like RoboCop now.
I was gonna say, how do you use
Have
him
him
for
the bad
anything
guy.
other than?
Have him the bad guy.
Yeah, that's what my thought was.
So you're saying bring him back as a different character? 'Cause you
Bring
can't
him back.
use him for anything
him
other
bad
than
guy.
RoboCop.
Oh,
Why?
bring him back as Dick Jones.
Yeah.
We don't need to have these old, washed up actors coming back.
Shut up, man. Shut up. You want the 80s return, man. The bullshit that comes out.
No, you do.
I agree. I agree with
the
Bruce
80s.
for-
Wah, wah.
I agree with Bruce for. I mean, if you want to throw him in as a cameo or whatever, that's fine, but nothing substantial.
Yeah.
That's substantial. Okay. I'm good either way. I think he should be in it.
You know
because of what came before.
As long as they can find
Somewhere.
this guy.
I'd buy that for $1.
You know,
Guaranteed.
it's 40 years removed. Nobody's going to
Is
remember
that
this
guy?
actor.
Yeah,
It's from RoboCop.
Listen,
Gotta be
people
around
remember.
somewhere.
People remember more than you think, Brucifer, man. They remember.
Oh, my God.
That's why TV sucks
No,
today.
they
That's why
remember. I mean, if they remember the ice cream guy
negative
from,
Tom. Wah, wah.
if they remember the ice cream guy from Empire Strikes Back, I'm sure they remember that guy.
What's up next?
Next up on the list, we got
Iron Man 219,
knew
about 20 sales, average of $15. This is going on the list because of the Thunderbolts trailer, and this is the first appearance of Ghost, which they took Ghost and made Ghost look better than when Ghost first appeared in the MCU.
Isn't that the same character that was in Ant-Man 2 or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this book doesn't have any significance because she already has appearance.
She already has
It
live
didn't
action. So
generate
why? I agree with Dom now. I've switched from Team Bruce Fur to Team Dom. Who cares? He's already been in live action.
Exactly, and it didn't
If they're the
generate.
first to-
So guess what?
because the character's coming back. So people are looking at this book again. That's why.
Yeah, we had this discussion
The
on
same thing
Star
with
Wars
Winter
shows so many
Soldier
times. It
and,
doesn't.
U.S. Agent.
it's a $15 book.
I'm not going to argue with the market, but yeah, who cares?
Yeah, it's a
There you are.
$15 book. It's it's something you could dig for, something you could look for if you want to, and it's still probably cheap out there at a lot of
I
places.
did like the Iron Man armor back then. Shoulder pads.
Yeah.
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 I
Next up,
do dig when
Oh, you
Iron
wanna-
Man had the silver armor,
Mm-hmm.
the silver
although-
armor was good.
although I hated the episodes where he had a nose.
We have the Graveyard Club #1, the beautiful 1 in 20 Jenny Frizen cover, half a dozen sales, averaging $35. This is some of her better work this year. That
I love Jenny covers in general, but
this
it's
one's
just
different
it's
from the others.
Is there a reason why this is on there?
it's just a nice ratio. It was a 1 in 20. This came out last week. It's still
There's no,
selling for about $35
option?
bucks.
Option for TV or movie.
Yeah,
or,
the book
It's
#1
R.L.
just came
Stein.
out last week.
Came out, yeah.
So
It's
just new.
I haven't read it. It's probably about some girl that comes back as a ghost or something. I don't know. It's probably something.
That'd
like
be
that.
awesome.
I haven't read
Because
it.
since like
Well, they've also done
Netflix,
it 1,000 times.
since
the Crow
Netflix has
version,
been
female Crow.
Netflix has been picking up R.L. Stein's work for series lately. The last, I think he has like 2 or 3 series on Netflix. So this could end up on Netflix.
That's possible.
Sure.
But again, it's a new book. I like seeing new books pop a little bit. It's always fun.
I'm going to say something that I actually cannot believe I'm saying right now is I think, remember how they really overdid Peach Momoko? They just really overdid it. I'm getting the same vibe with Jenny Frizen right now. It just seems like so much Jenny Frizen out there that it's just kind of watering it down, in my opinion. It's a good cover, but it's like, it's another Frizen. At this point, it's like, it's another Frizen cover.
But the thing is, they've been doing that with Frizen covers now for like the past year and a half.
5 years.
Because we've been getting consistent Harley covers, Poison Ivy covers. We've been getting a lot of her stuff. It's all been good. A lot of it's been on ratio.
I'll tell you why I feel that way, because like as Joe recommends we do from time to time, I went to Boom. I went to Boom. I don't know.
Yep.
I went to Boom's website to see what was up on there. And I would say 90% of the covers on that damn thing are Jenny Frizen covers.
Yeah, there are a lot of Frizen covers up there, but that's Boom. Yeah, Boom loves her stuff, and plus with Something Is Killing the Children, all that stuff.
Hey, Antonio, what's going on, buddy?
They definitely get a lot of it. But yeah, I don't know. I understand what you're saying though. It can feel a little oversaturated at times, but then all it takes is that one really cool cover, and you're like, oh shit, that's right. I do like Jenny Frison covers. I'm going to keep buying them again.
Yeah, because I think it's the Poison Ivy that comes out next week. Oh, that's a beautiful cover.
And there's a Polaris on X Factor coming out. That's a great cover. Yeah, so I get it. There can be a lot of fatigue with, especially on ratios, which kind of sucks because it's like, oh, I really like collecting her work. I collect a lot of her work. I try to get all of her covers I can, but it does tend to suck sometimes when they're ratios because it's like I think
that's where the rub comes for me is because I have that completionist tendency.
Yeah.
And when you start collecting somebody and you are kind of a completionist and then they just flood the market, it seems like, with so much of their stuff. You get discouraged and kind of.
Yeah, it's the same. Like Hector says over here, he's like the same thing with Momoko Frison, Scotty Young, Mayhew for a while. Who else? Nakayama. You know,
Nakayama. Yeah, big time Nakayama.
Or maybe I can get another Battle Damage Tyler Kirkham cover. And maybe that's possible.
No, I
think they're done with those.
Not maybe.
I think they're done with those because
You think so? I don't.
No, they're still doing them after like 3 years.
Well,
those are pool covers.
Well, I didn't write up yet.
But I mean, at least on this one, I don't believe there was a trade of this. I think.
Did I post that Tyler Kirkham Absolute Batman cover in the chat that he did?
Yeah, you did.
I think so.
Batman,
the Superman one.
Yeah.
But the I don't think there was a trade of this. I think the Frison one was just the ratio.
Right.
So
well,
at least that's something.
I mean, like Cosmic, this is good. I like to see stuff like this. If it's not easy to find, and it's good. I mean, I like the hunt.
Yep.
I'm still hunting my Profane number 4.
And that's the thing. You got an indie title. There were a handful of covers on this because it's Boom, but again, you got a Frison at the ratio, but not with the trade dress as an open order. So those tend to be a little more special for people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll dig it. I'll dig it out in a few months when I could possibly get it a little bit cheaper.
True.
Nice. Next up, we have Fantastic Four 185. The first
Garbage
appearance of
sorry.
Nicholas Scratch, 20 plus sales, $10 to $15. This is just because the name was seen in Agatha, and they mentioned her son.
Garbage spec.
I don't think Nicholas Scratch is going to appear, but that's just me.
No,
he is. He's in there.
Nicholas Scratch, does he? Oh, go ahead, Don. Sorry, Don's been quiet.
Is that Agatha's son? She in the show no, I don't want to spoil this. Never mind.
Are we going to talk about that? Because boy, I stepped in that yesterday again.
Well,
yeah.
At least we know Audrey. Audrey, what's the
Aubrey Plaza?
Plaza is deaf. At least we know that.
She may be the only reason I watched that show.
She's deaf.
That's fair.
There was a toy that was showing that the person somebody got canceled from Instagram because the toy had death on her thing. So death, that's who Audrey Plaza playing.
You heard it here. You heard it here.
Well, you heard it here.
Fourth.
I want to know, does Nicholas
it was a Funko Pop it was death. So
does Nicholas Scratch transform into calamine lotion man? That's what I want to know.
He turns into a cat.
Just pink liquid. Just pink liquid.
It's poison ivy, boy.
Another miss for Jedi tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would try.
Yeah, I don't know. People are digging at there's always with these Fantastic
long as
Four
people
books
having
when this stuff
fun,
comes out.
As long as people having fun digging for this spec and they're not overpaying, it's no harm in it.
Don't worry, but it's gonna be Christmas Yule log fire paper later on.
So many of
This
these
is a classic
Fantastic
story.
Four.
What are you talking about?
So many of these Fantastic Four books sat in dollar bins for years.
It's a good
Nobody
cover.
gave a hot shit about Fantastic Four runs for years and years. They just wallowed in dollar bins, and now
that's why they're not mint. It's hard
still
to
dig for some of these
high grade copies because they would beat the fuck up in goddamn dollar bin, 50-cent bins.
I mean, I just took a second to look at the cover. It's a good cover.
Yeah, there's lots going on. There's
I
lots
was
going on.
busy running my mouth and didn't look at it, but it's
And 186 tonight was on the Hot 10, which is the episode after with the Satan 7 or all the witches. So it's generating some spec. I don't know. However you feel about the show, it seems to be a very polarizing show. For some,
I don't know.
I gotta watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard some great reviews, Jedi. Great reviews on it already.
It has
Are you talking to me right now?
audience. It has an 80+ audience score.
That it's a bunch of donkey shit. That's what I heard. So I haven't watched it yet. So I gotta watch it.
It's like I say, it's not targeted for me, but that's okay. Very few things are targeted for me.
Not sure who was trying to do that, really.
It's a little meandering. It kind of goes all over the place a bit, but you know what? Yeah, let them throw out whatever. I mean, it's content. I don't.
Yeah. And the song from the show is selling pretty well in digitally, but
I'll talk more about this. I'll talk more about this at the end of the show because I don't want to go off on a tangent.
Yeah, I like to say I don't really care whether it does good or bad. It's content. They're throwing out content. I would prefer most content to be good, but I know not all content's going to be for me. Everything's not going to hit for me personally. I didn't horribly mind it, but at the same time, I wasn't like, ooh, I can't wait for the next. It's not like Penguin. Penguin is great. I want to watch every episode of Penguin.
I think a little side boob or
there was some nudity in it.
Would cut it.
There was nudity in both shows.
We saw Tushy.
Well, listen, 90% of the shows today aren't for us anymore. So
that happens. That's the world we live in.
All right. Next up and final book on the outside looking in is Silver Surfer number 3.
Mephisto. They mentioned it.
Fool me again.
Who knows?
They mentioned. Well, I'm not because of the show. Mephisto is on this list.
Yep. And Mephisto. Come on, people watched it already. So they watched
what?
Mephisto.
I'm not in the habit of spoiling shows here.
Don't worry.
You can spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it.
We've been getting Mephisto teases.
But didn't we already get
how long now?
I want new rock stars to really hit it out of the ballpark when with the Mephisto freaking goddamn spec.
Yeah.
Didn't we already get? I didn't realize this till the other day when
Exactly.
YouTube fed me a video that I didn't know I wanted to watch until I watched it. But didn't we already get Mephisto and Ghost Rider 2? Wasn't that supposed to be Mephisto?
That wasn't the MCU.
It wasn't the MCU. It was.
It's supposed to be just the devil. It's not really supposed to be Mephisto. It's just a generic devil in that movie.
Well, you do have the devil,
Or
Satan, Mephisto.
Set.
You have Lucifer. You have everybody's a different character, but they all.
Sutek. Yeah.
Not Ghost Rider 1.
Sutek, he went deep. I like that, Styx.
It's an interesting place to drop Mephisto if they drop Mephisto, I guess. He's a pretty big bad to drop him in the show, but if they do it, they do it. Every show we get a rumor, it's going to have Mephisto. It's going to have.
But look,
it's a key, so it's a great book to have regardless.
Well, listen,
Oh, yeah.
everybody go out there and get Death.
It's
The
not-
first appearance of Death because Death is already mentioned. They spoiled it. The toy spoiled it, so Death is already coming. So that's Audrey Plaza's character. I'm going to keep saying it. It's Audrey Plaza's character. Death.
Yes, I'm not going to watch the show, but I'm going to spoil it for everybody. Yay, Dom.
I'm going to watch it. I'll watch it. I get a chance, come around to it when I'm bored, when I'm super fucking bored and I have nothing to do.
That's every day.
If you're gonna go for this book,
I work.
I'd be going for the
You know the
what is it,
definition of
fantasy
work?
masterpieces
I have to
or
go to work and fucking
the Silver
provide.
Surfer reprints there.
Yeah, they are dirt cheap. The
Yeah, those ones. That's the ones I would.
Are we
go
going to
for.
get a facsimile of this? 1 in 25.
Probably are.
More than likely.
Cover?
More
Listen,
than likely.
they should because you got a freaking goddamn Venom 3 facsimile coming out. So you might as well
How many
get
did you
this.
buy? How many are you going to buy?
And then will do what they always do: give us some new cover on a facsimile, which makes no sense because that is not a facsimile.
Oh yeah, they're bound to do that, of course.
So
we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it
so
goes. It's a good,
more
solid key.
So more on Outside Looking In, head over to CBSI.com. Check out Pete's write-up. And if you missed the Hot 10, you can go back and watch that after the show. And you can read that on CBSI.com. Thank you.
That cover
what we got up?
I like that cover.
Pete's COVID-riddled write-up of
Just wait. Make sure you have your mask on when you're reading. You don't want to catch COVID.
Wash your hands afterwards.
Yeah. Cover your mouth.
All
right, boys. Let's do some pickups. We're gonna do our Baltimore pickups later when we talk about Baltimore, but let's get into just some regular pickups because I know I got a
Jedi. You can go first since you're.
I got a Yo Manly stack.
All right, I'm working my way through my stack of stuff that I haven't shown yet, and it just keeps getting bigger. So I said I decided to go with some Vampirella remarks today that I have done. So here is well, all of them except for the last one are Ali Garza.
Nice.
But we have
Ali Garza. Nice.
Oh, that's cool. I like the beast on there.
Another Vampy.
Nice.
This is Ali Garza doing I guess that's supposed to be Raichi Oman, or Raichi is the cosplay that this is modeled after.
Oh, Ricky.
And this is I don't know if I'm going to say her name right, but Sarah. Joe, help me. Sarasum, yeah. Vampy with the teeth and the blood remark on the boobies. It says "suck it."
That is perfect.
And like I said, surprisingly enough, not a whole lot of sellers do this kind of stuff. She had a buyer's giveaway that was original art that she had done. And I can't make fun of Bruce Ferd because I actually won this. I actually won a couple. I've been doing fairly decent on giveaways on Whatnot.
Hitting the Whatnot giveaways. Nice.
This is a pencil of Mary Jane.
Oh, I like that.
Never knock away. Original art goes for a ridiculous amount. So anytime you can pick up original art, it's a great thing.
She seals all her stuff too, which I think
nice.
Both good and bad. I'd really kind of like to put that in a clear bag, but I don't want to break the seal. That's all I'm showing this week. I know you guys have a lot.
All right.
I only have Baltimore stuff, so you can skip me.
Oh, I got a ton of shit. All right, so let's start off here. I got my Kurt Burdick's Kickstarter, Death of Power.
Ooh, yeah.
Got the full series, which are fun, although they are oversized, which makes me angry for putting things in boxes.
Gotta get a magazine box.
I know. I'm getting to that point where my magazine rack is filled, so now I have to get a magazine box. And then I got home from the con, and I was like, ooh, I got some mail calls.
Mail call.
Mail calls.
Good God.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So,
you get a long box,
Shaggy.
So I got this was a Kickstarter, Skylar Partridge Kickstarter. So a beautiful Lotte cover. Skins are scarlet.
Nice.
This is the Skylar Partridge cover of that, which was nice as well. Get my Nuno Perino. I always team Veronica. I always get the Archie Pop covers. Got some more Lotte, Minor Arcana cover. A little Poison Ivy. I was happy with that. Red Before Black. This is a fun series. Dave Johnson, who was actually at the con in Baltimore, his covers are really nice.
Yep.
On Red Before Black. Can never go wrong with Herrera, Club Nephilim. Very nice cover. I'm in love with this Ryan Brown addiction cover.
That's scary.
Yeah, this is nice. There's the trade dress as well. I enjoy this. I'm enjoying the covers of the series in general. So I just loaded up on all the covers.
I like that
Quite
one.
nice.
Ring pops.
Ring pops.
Oh,
Let's see, and we got some. I always talk about this series because I really love the covers of this Into the Unbeing. There's really
cool
nice covers. Always, as always, some Conan because Conan. I can never go wrong with buying Conan. Nice Albuquerque cover on Duck and Cover. Little Dark Horse. Flops. Yay. Little Flops mail call. Little Happy Goth Girl. Nothing wrong with that. Some more flops on Open Order. Toxic Summer came out. Open Order. So if you're a Flops fan, that one was Open Order. Little Candy Vigilante. Finally, this came out under a different label, so that's interesting. Came out under a different publisher. So I've been wanting that lipstick flicker cover for a long time. It was supposed to be Scout, I thought. Now it's Execution Posse Holdings. So it changed up label. I did get some Trinity, because it's Trinity. I like Trinity. Always a little Zenoscope in the house. I did, to make Bruce happy, have to get some Absolute Power.
What?
Don't make him happy.
Who's the artist on the Zenoscope?
Who was that on that one? Is this I got to go back and check.
No, I don't know. I'm just curious if it was Kincaid.
It might. No, I think it was. No, it wasn't a Lamoff. I'll have to go back and check because I got a few copies of that. I will always pick up an Animal Man cover because you don't get many anymore. So I will always pick those up. Can't go wrong with Black Canary covers because that's another one we don't get very many of. Little Birds of Prey. I still think this is one of the best Batman covers we've had in a long time.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
That variant. There's your Lady Mechanica, a little Saya Om, and a little Styx. Little Grommets. Can't go wrong with Grommets. Just a great series. Little Besh. I forgot this was a spot foil cover as well.
The roses,
the body, and the butterflies are all spot foil. Yeah. Cruel Universe, great series. Should pick these up. Then I got a little mail call from Jay Stevens. Some dwelling stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
And last but not least, so that was my mail call. I got home from Baltimore. I was like, God damn, I got to organize all these books. And then I had piles of books that were here when I got here. So that's what I had.
Cool. Well, I go. I was at my LCS and I saw these, so I picked these up. Marvel versus Capcom 2 Infinite. I got 5 copies of these things. Hey, that's a good game. Jessica Jones and Stan Lee.
There you go.
Okay.
And then I picked up some Detective Comics Bulmara covers.
Don't sleep on Jessica Jones. She's going to show back up soon enough.
Yeah, I believe so.
I love this cover.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
This cover is awesome. Then that cover. I think I cleaned it there at 125.
Yeah, he loves to have the ratios.
And then I have 2 Razes. I won.
Yeah. You and your asses.
Wolverine 36, Hell for Rain.
Yeah. Okay.
$4. What do you want? And then I won Planet Comics #1, 9.6.
There you go.
Yeah, I already sold my 9.4.
Oh, cool.
Get out of here. And that
That's
is
nice.
it. Anybody else?
Yeah, I got something.
You got something?
Yes.
Yeah, I got
No?
something. Yeah, kind of pissed off because the fact is that I'm upset these fucking things fell when I had to go do something. So the boxes got fucking damaged on these black and red boxes, which really fucking annoying.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
explains it.
black
Yeah.
boxes show everything.
Anyway, I just got them I got it yesterday. I opened up today. I did a fucking video on this thing, and they fucking fell, but a couple of corners. But anyway,
I saw your video, man. So, do you have one of those turntables
Yeah.
that spin it around?
I just
I was
bought
like-
one. I had to. So now I got to make my videos better than what they are. I got to start opening things, showing things to make things more.
Toy abuse.
Yeah, so I got this. I was about to fucking fling them across the room. That's how fucking pissed I am. But anyway, I'm more mad because of this. The holographic one, the little fucking ding in the corner, which really right there. Fucking the way they fell, they both fell like this. They couldn't fall like that. But anyway, because I'm going to Rhode Island Comic Con in November, and
Parking bear?
Sam Whitmore and Ray Park are both going to be there, and I wanted to get this one just autographed by both of them because this is the solo Darth Maul with the hood when he talked to Kira.
Can I ask a question that might get my head bit off, Dom? Why were they not in protectors?
Because I don't have any protectors, and they just got them. I took them out of the boxes now. I got a shitload of stuff that's all over the fucking place. I'm doing renovations in the apartment. I'm cleaning up bullshit over here. I got a closet that's going to be built tomorrow, so I have things all over the place. Had it on my friggin' on the desk. I put it on the desk to go there. They fell off the fucking desk, and
It sucks.
so it's either I throw this against the wall, punch someone's face in, or do
Don't
something.
do that either.
Anyway, yeah. So I got two of them, but this one, the other one is it came little nicks on it. Like this was a Mintus one that I had. It freaking pissed me off. Anyway, enough of that. But I got this.
Black boxes are tough.
I hate that. But anyway, I got this, and I'm happy about this. I got an iPod, so now I can listen to fucking music.
I
Just
got an iPad. Welcome to 2002.
no interruptions on the phone. Fuck the phone calls, the text messages. Fuck the messages from all the chats that are going on here over and over again. I want music.
All the messages
you need
are
to
from
do it
you.
right.
What are you talking about?
You need to do it right, Dom. You need to get yourself a nice old Walkman, and
No,
with
I
the nice foam, little headphones. Just walking down through the streets of New York.
This right here, 50,000 songs. Because this shit is like a 260.
Dom is showing his Temu. Was it Temu pickups?
What happened?
Temu?
Temu, is that how you say it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
think
that's
how
my
they say
shit.
Temu.
This is what I like. The bullshit they have today fucking blows to people's asses. Fuck that. This is the best shit that came out.
I still got my original one, so
Hey,
I'll just
look.
hook that up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, see, Bruce still
I got
got
that from Max.
Yeah, I got mine still. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Listen.
works.
Look, I would love to have a Walkman, but I don't have my CDs anymore. All my CDs are in that fucking
It's a
computer. I
cassette
can't get the shit out. Nah, King's Photo, I'm not gonna punch anybody. You know, that's why I had it. That's why I'm glad I was off of work today, so I can tell you that. I worked a double yesterday, and
Man gets beat up by teens in streets of New York.
dude,
man hires bum to pummel.
see, that will never fucking happen. That will never happen. The only way it's
Lady
gonna
at
happen,
IHOP beats up New York City man.
the only way that happens if someone fucking drugs me or fucking goddamn
Oh, yeah, wait.
surprise me. Fuck that. Not gonna happen.
Right. Oh God.
All right, let's look at some comics here. For now and later, as we noted 2 weeks ago when we talked about Cedric Pilat, you did have the Grimm's Fairy Tales 88. That C cover, that Pilat cover is a gorgeous cover. Can't go wrong with that. I'm sure everybody's chasing this Knights versus Samurai because it's a Todd McFarlane cover. And all you kids in Arizona love your McFarlane. So
I don't know why, but they do.
McFarlane's fun, and it's an interesting, cool dragon cover. So that Knights and Samurai one, the black and white. I believe there's a version of that as well. I like to show whatever has the trade dress if possible. And I love Ickpot. I will always throw up an Ickpot cover whenever there is one. So Final Fight 2, the Ickpot variant from Udon Comics.
Looks like she's smuggling dragon eggs.
Yeah, she's he likes to draw them thick, and I'm not one to stop him. It was pretty
All
good.
three of those covers are a winner. There you go.
Yeah, so that's what came out this week. In the future,
wow.
I love this Essentia. This is a Perillo cover. It is an awesome Perillo cover.
Is that big boy friggin' stabbing Ronald down in the eyes?
It does look like LB's big boy. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
big
it
boy.
does.
Is it a wraparound? Do we know who? Is there something in the back?
I don't know if it's a wraparound or not.
It'd be cool if it was, or a connecting.
But I'm hoping it is a wraparound or a connecting. But
I'm actually hoping there's a virgin to this too. I don't know. Do they do virgins?
I would probably
I don't know if
get that
if
it were. Yeah. I like that part. I like that cover. That's funny.
But yeah, it was a pretty hilarious cover, and it was Perillo, and I was like, oh, that's
Actually, it should be
Grimace.
Grimace. Grimace should be freaking goddamn stabbing in the eye, saying all those years of
one of the fry guys. One of the fry guys.
Oh boy, right now.
I had to throw on this Sampier cover from Wonder Woman 16 because I don't get very many Detective Chimp covers, and I do like Detective Chimp. So anytime I get a Detective Chimp cover, you got to throw it on there. And Absolute Wonder Woman #3. This is just the A cover. Hayden Sherman cover is just a very nice cover. There's some good covers on.
She got tribal tattoos.
Yeah, she's it's a very tribal looking.
Can't wait to read that.
Wonder Woman in this Absolute universe.
All right.
So, yeah,
there's
some good covers. Yeah, there's some good covers all the way through for the Wonder Woman thing. I don't know how I feel about the large magic style sword that she has, but we'll see.
She's had a sword before. I saw that in the top 10. She's had a sword
it's
before.
a ridiculously large sword.
It changes sizes, they said.
Well, you rub it right.
That's my Final Fantasy sword there.
I love Jay Lee's stuff, and Jay Lee every now and then just really hits it out of the park for me. He definitely does on this Vampirella, the Holiday 2024 special. It's just it's a good Vampy cover.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, that's kind of the copper tone thing. It's been kind of overdone. But then I see what is he doing down there? What is going on?
He's
his hand.
His foot on her leg.
He's got his hands.
Oh, that's his foot. Okay,
that's his foot. Yeah,
that's his arm, and he was sticking something. I was like, okay, my mind.
No, he's applying some leverage.
Yep.
He wants to get that thing off.
Okay, got it. I thought my mind was somewhere else. Okay.
Of course it is. It's always somewhere else.
Like I said, I'm a sucker for a copper tone homage, and I'm a sucker for a good Jay Lee cover, and I'm definitely a sucker for a good Vampirella cover. So that hit me all the way around for a nice cheap buy because, again, the Vampirella stuff, if you want to just get the trade dress, you order it early. It's like under $3,
This next one, I'm gonna transition for you because I just made but I just talked about over Jenny Frison. This Jenny Frison is hot. This is fire.
That's the thing about Jenny. It's like Momoko, you'll get like okay, well this one's okay. Jenny will give you some great covers, and you'll be like, oh, I'm kind of getting tired of it. They're good covers, and then she just like completely knocks it out of the park with something creepy like this, and you're just
I agree with Cosmic. This is Jenny, and it's kind of horror, gore type. So
and any black background Jenny Frison covers are always great. I don't know what it is, but anytime she has a black cover, black background cover, her books are always awesome. It just always pops. And last but not least, I don't know why people are sleeping on Omare.
I love Omare.
the covers have been fantastic, and this Gotham City Sirens Uncovered is no exception. That is a fantastic cover of Ivy, Harley, and Catwoman there. It's just a sweet cover. So it's actually my favorite of the Sirens series so far, even though this kind of falls out in a separate Siren series, but it's still definitely one of my
it's
favorites.
just covers, isn't it?
No,
covers.
I don't know whether it is all covers or not.
Yeah, I thought it was all covers.
I'm fine with that. I'm definitely fine with that. But again, Hamare's been killing it with some really great covers lately. That Scarlet cover was really good. This is great. I've liked the Jenny Sparks cover that they put out. So it's good stuff. All right. That's what I got.
Oh God, already?
You're up already.
Well, I almost feel like scraping the barrel's bottom on this one. But, this actually came together rather quickly. I can't even remember what I was searching for when I stumbled across.
That's the way it works, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how it works a lot of the time. You're right. I came across these vintage, I guess, headphones, and was kind of, I guess, slightly blown away, I guess, as to what these things were selling for, considering how old they were. And a lot of them, from what I read, I did a little research on, especially on the one in the middle. These things are still being used. I mean, people are not just necessarily buying these things just to throw up on a mannequin head and say, "Hey, look at my collection." I mean, people are still using these things, which I think
quality.
It's better than the shit that's out today.
Yep,
it is. Yeah, that's what I kept finding out is the quality, the manufacturing, the materials, all this other stuff, and you'll see. If you haven't already scanned is where they're being made, where these were made, as opposed to where everything is made nowadays. So the first one, Sansui SS100 headphones, 1970s is about all I could find on this one. Made in Japan, $720 for a best offer for these headphones. I don't know what they sold for back in the 70s. I doubt it was $720. Maybe it was. I don't
probably
know.
less than $75.
I would think, these are definitely less than $100 probably back then. But yeah, I was just kind of a little bit blown away by some of these. And old microphone, Cosmics, mics the same way. Amplifiers, things like that.
Definitely.
What do you call it? Like guitar amps, things like that.
Even just
people like the old stuff.
Old stereo components.
Are
pricing.
Yep. The one in the middle, AKG Acoustics K1000 headphones. Now this is one I had to do a little bit because this model, I guess, ran for several years. The K1000. It was first introduced in 1989, made in Austria. Ran for, I think, until the early 2000s. I think they continued to kind of make these. From the research I could find, the one that's pictured here was one of the early 80 ones made in 89. Sold this one. I always like best offers and buy it nows are always cool, but when you actually see some bidding on things is when you know, okay, there's actually some interest in this, unless obviously it could just be two people, but $710 on 22 bids back in late July. And finally, it's kind of, and by the way, that one in the middle is kind of a unique shape too, square.
Yeah.
The one in the middle. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. The eBay listing on this AKG goes for a lot more if it's in pristine working condition. This one went for $710 with the seller actually advertising or revealing or acknowledging, whatever the word is, that one side was louder than the other on the heads. Back I've experienced that, right? When one of them starts to kind of go on you. He even said that in his listing. Hey, the right side, whatever it was, definitely louder than the other. damn thing still sold for $710.
Wow.
Lastly, Pioneer SE L40 headphones made in the 70s. Again, made in Japan. Don't see that a lot lately, if any. Everything's made in Taiwan or China or something like that nowadays. But 20 bids for a little over $467 and change, September 1st. So these are just the ones I found, obviously, worth. They had bids, people bidding on them, prices was going up. One that I also saw that was, I didn't put it on here, but I guess, and it probably went for, I'm trying to like $200 or $300. There was the headphones that Star-Lord used in
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Those vintage headphones, if you have them, $200 or $300. Is what I saw. A couple of them. It's all in the advertising too. You got to list it as, as seen in Guardians of the Galaxy, Star Wars.
Hey, Steve.
So,
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, there we have it. God knows what we're gonna have next week.
I like to say it's. I know when I was doing it, I never knew.
Can we do Merkins?
I just started looking through. No, we're not going to do Merkins.
Can we do Merkins?
I couldn't even find weird novelty bras. So I'm pretty sure Merkins.
How about I know Joe
vintage
toe clippers?
Yeah,
no clippers.
But like I said, it's one of those things you're looking around. You don't really know what you're going to have until you come across one thing and you're like, oh, maybe there's more of this.
Yeah, and there's probably a niche. There's probably a niche little collecting market, like probably a DJ or a musician, somebody like that probably appreciates this more than the average. Because like King is saying in the comment over there, the average person's probably just going to buy the cheapest thing out there with the best sound quality and not really worry about, vintage quality, where it was made. But musicians especially, I think, appreciate a lot of this older stuff.
Yeah. I miss all my old stereo components. Having the old big rack system. It's fun.
Dom, read the private chat. Shall we play a game?
Yes, we shall.
Time for you to shine, Styx.
All right, let's get. Let me set up in Marco's chair here real quick.
I just got messages about that.
All right.
Yay.
What is the topic tonight?
Tonight
Paolo
Rivera trivia. That's Mr. Rivera there in the corner. I saw this on his website. I thought I'd use it. Really nice.
That's a beautiful cover.
The only reason why I like that cover?
Goblin.
Goblins.
Yeah, Goblin.
And Venom.
Yeah.
You've been called a goblin. Or was that a gobbler?
Goblin.
Well, let's move the page on that note. All right, so let's. All right, so which of the following was Paolo Rivera's first cover? Was it What Price Glory #4, Iron Man 63, or Fantastic Four 500?
I think B.
I'm going to go with B, Iron Man.
What do you think, Jedi? I know how much you love to play my games.
I've never heard of this guy before this week. That's how.
You got a 1 in 3 shot.
Yo, freaking beats a freaking the worst head cover. Those shits break easy.
I'm gonna say A.
And again, the reason I chose him is because number one, I love his Hello Darkness covers.
Mm-hmm.
And as I started going back, and I was like, you know what? I know I have some of his older stuff. And then I just started getting into it, and I was like, wow, he has one hell of a catalog of stuff over the past, almost 20 years.
20 years
of comics. So
I was surprised how far back he actually went. I mean, like 2008. Yeah. Starting it. So that was good. So, all right, and our answer is.
I said B. Hey, I said
and
B.
It is B.
I said it too, so. Got it.
All right.
I'm not going to get too upset over
it. Was so obvious
because I don't know anything about this. So I wouldn't know. I'm not going to know when Styx blows this or not. I'm not going to know. So I'm just going to.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna blow it. I won't be able to, won't be able to.
I don't blow much. So, all right. Paolo won an Eisner Award in 2012 for which title? Was it Daredevil, Avengers, or Wolverine Max?
A.
I'm gonna say B.
And Mama Bear, I said it before he said it, but then he said it. So,
What are you talking about over there? We're playing a game here.
The first.
I'm just gonna say A for every answer this week.
I said A before. I said A.
Okay.
I said.
I guess Eisner Award. That's like this prestigious award, I guess.
Yes.
Right. So.
I would say so in the comic industry.
Yeah. B doesn't look like it has anything that like nerdy.
God, it's Avengers, so how good can it be?
Yeah. If it was Wolverine, Bruce Fur would have already said it didn't deserve to win. So I'm going to say A.
Wow, Wolverine's a C-level character.
It's come from
He's
the
no
guy
Scott Summers.
Come from the guy like Superman.
Superman is A tier, buddy.
He'd A tier something. All right.
Well, you're a DC fan. See, hey, in Dom we trust, baby. In Dom we trust.
So in 2012, he won an Eisner for for the Daredevil title for Best Single Issue, Best Continuing Series, and Best New Series. So he won 3 Eisners that year for the same series.
Yes, that is a great Daredevil run.
Yeah. So
I don't think that's a good cover.
For that whole run has some insane covers because he does a lot of covers on there.
All right, here's our true or false. Paolo Rivera studied in Rome during college. Is that true or is that false?
False.
I'll go with true.
I want to say true, but knowing Styx, he'll probably say it was like Sicily or some other.
It was at the Vatican, so it wasn't specifically in Rome.
Yeah.
He was studying exorcism.
He studied under Pope John Paul II.
Ah.
Benito Rod.
Not directly under, though. All right. Yeah, we got the chat. We got to go with A. Oh, that's fine. Hell's Kitchen with Vinny. Yeah. True. All right. So I think, Bruce, you were thinking of Rome, New York, but it is true. He did study in Rome, Italy.
We trust.
Now he did start his studies in the Rhode Island School of Design.
Harvard College.
Yeah, studied under David Mazzucchelli, and then he did spend his junior year of college studying in Rome.
And then Vinny the Rod taught him the ways.
Vinny the Rod.
Yeah, how to glaze left and right. Yay.
Yeah.
That's your job, not mine.
I think there's only one thing Vinny and Rod can teach somebody.
All right, which is not a title that Paolo has worked on. Is it Planet of the Apes, Hellboy, Shirtless Bear Fighter, or the Department of Truth? And Jedi, if you're sticking with your A's, are you going to stick with your A's?
Say Hellboy.
Hey, funny enough, I was going to say Planet of the Apes. I'll just stick with it. Yeah. The other titles seem like from the covers I can remember from those other titles, it seems like his style would fit those titles. Whereas Planet of the Apes, I don't think so. So I'm gonna say A.
Yes, C is a real title.
Yes, it is a real title.
See, that's not what I made up.
The story of Jedi is you.
yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's an autobiography.
I'll go for broke A.
Anybody in the chat? Let's
Is
see.
Dom going for the turkey? Is he going 4 for 4?
Yeah.
4 for 4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's 5
All right.
of these.
Well, our answer on this one is D.
Son of a
Department of Truth. He did work for Planet of the Apes for the Boom.
obviously.
Yep. Couple trade.
He would be great at Department of
Omnibus
Truth.
covers.
So I wouldn't mind seeing him do a Department of Truth.
Yeah.
Based on what I've seen today on his work. So, all right, question number 5, our last and final question.
King's doing well.
Yeah, I go for D. Alien Adoption. There you go.
In 2008, Paolo left Marvel for which reason? Did he want more
C.
money?
Ownership,
Was it
right?
better working conditions? Was it ownership rights? Or did he leave because of an alien abduction? Don't discount those alien abductions, or they can be real.
Oh, they're fucking real shit.
Well, the only two here that makes sense to me would be A and C. Better working conditions. I mean, I assume he's probably working for more where he wants to work. I don't know. Ownership rights. If you go work for Marvel, that's kind of a given that you.
Lucifer got the alien adoption.
I mean, if you go work for Marvel and then you get upset because you don't have rights,
You
to
got
your
probed
work,
on?
you're
So
kind
you
of-
got- Never.
He was probed
Yeah.
9 times. I
Have
loved
therapy
every
for
second
that.
of it.
I'll say A. Might as well stay with A.
C.
A
There you go, Mama.
Oh, God.
You see. All right.
Mm.
All right. So our answer
Damn.
is ownership rights.
He's done.
He said that he left
4 for 5.
Marvel. He said in a statement that he left Marvel for the ownership rights. He said he didn't hate Marvel because Marvel, obviously, if you work for Marvel or like DC, or they own their own characters, so you're not going to leave with any too much. But
And
he wanted
came
to
back,
work.
and he came back to Marvel.
He did come back. He did come back, but money, needing money aside.
What was his beef then? What was his beef?
He just wanted to go off. He wanted to work on his own portfolio.
It's like WWE. They freaking leave, and also they come back. They say they're never coming back. They come back.
He wanted to work on his
All
portfolio.
right, well, when you phrase it that
Something.
way, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
No, they screw you when you create characters sometimes in these books, and
Yeah.
they don't necessarily give you an ownership cut of them.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to know that going in when you work for Marvel or DC, that you're working on their characters and you're not going to walk away with too much after if you leave.
Because if they went out on their own, no one would even know who they are. So at least they got their name out there with Marvel and DC.
Well, there's more. I think there's more opportunity now for them if they go out on their own with independent
It's
comic
hard
stuff.
for some crowdfunding. It's really hard, especially if you're not known.
Yeah.
Not if you know how to draw the boobies.
What? Yeah, then
You must
your
draw the
Kickstarter
movies.
for it.
Yes. Okay.
Plenty
You're
of
gonna
cover
get
work.
you're gonna get me and Joe.
Whoa! What's this?
What? Look at that.
Viva Baltimore!
Yeah, so we were in Baltimore last weekend for the con. Pete had a booth, so we had a place to squat repeatedly, which was nice because it's nice to go around, grab books, and have a place to drop them off at without having to carry them all around. But I don't know, we had a good time. What was some of your favorite?
Is Pete standing on a short box or something?
It's just perspective. He's closer than everybody else there.
I had to duck down to everybody because everybody's so short.
Yeah.
Crucifer is like 3 inches taller than me.
Of course, I'm taller than you.
I said 3 inches taller. What the hell? See?
Yeah. No, it was a good time. A lot of
I'm still wearing
artists
Pete's
were
shirt that he had on.
Yeah, look, you see?
there. Yeah.
There is Giggle
That's how I
Fett.
got on the channel.
There's Giggle Fett right there, right next to me. He's blended in, which is kind of funny.
But no, it was a good con. There were a lot of dealers there.
Great dealers there.
I don't know. Yeah, I found a lot of what I was looking for in some places. Not a lot of what I was looking for in others. The prices were fair here and there. Yeah, some prices were better than others. Got some good deals. Other stuff was market. A lot of good artists were there. Their artist alley was fantastic. They had tons of people there. I mean, there were probably 40 creators there signing stuff. So
Yeah,
the one picture, all you guys on the left, Joe, you look like the uncle that always comes for your nose.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
so get your nose.
I will say this. Joe is the youngest one in that picture.
Yeah. No, I do believe I'm a little bit older than Mark. Yeah, Pete.
Marco is like 57 in con years.
God, years.
It was interesting. It was interesting to watch Marco at work, working the con floor.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun working the con, so it was a great time.
Yeah,
Blue and red are my favorite colors, Kings. Blue and red are my favorite colors.
It was fun. It was fun to talk to people. Get the name of the channel out there, and it wasn't overly crowded. I didn't think it was too crazy in terms of crowd.
Actually, it was less crowded than I thought it would be. Yeah, listen, Baltimore is fucking. Dude, it was like a ghost town. Saturday morning, walking to the con, I went to Dunkin' Donuts to try to get coffee. There was nobody in the freaking streets. There's crackheads and freaking goddamn homeless people, which is fucking ridiculous. I see that in New York City, but there was nobody on Saturday. You had the pickle festival that was going on. You had
Pickle festival.
Festival.
You also had the game that was.
What the hell were you?
It was just at his hotel.
And then there was a fire. So everything was blocked. There was nobody walking the streets.
Pickle
Saturday,
party in Mom's room.
Pickle festival. Is that the same thing as the sausage fest? Is that kind of the same thing?
I don't know, man. All I know is that the streets were empty. And then I go to Harbor, the harbor area of Baltimore, with the beautiful over there. People all walking all over the place. That side of Baltimore.
Tell them you've been there before.
Wow. I know, but it was much livelier.
Like this is different. I don't understand.
No, it was much livelier the first year I went.
I think it was a lot cleaner and safer this year than it was last year.
I agree.
I didn't see as many rats. There wasn't a lot of.
I saw two. I saw two rats. That was it.
Yeah, there were only two rats this year.
Walking Sunday morning, I thought two.
I will say this. I had a lot of fun. I got to meet a few guys that I chat with. Chungy Comics, and I got to meet Phil Vintage Comics. Well, hang out with Phil Vintage Comics, and then I got to meet Skeff. Skeff is awesome. That beard is just awesome in real life. Really he's such a nice guy.
Sorry at the pickle part. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm behind. I just read that.
Sure, funny, Kingsborough. Funny.
I'm glad somebody else noticed it.
I will definitely say if you go to Baltimore,
Bruce
do not
got
go
the
to
membership
Morgan's.
card for that, not me. I just
what are you talking about? You don't want to talk about pickle parties.
No,
I never said a pickle party.
I am just giving what the
You're
hell.
at pickle parties hanging out with dills and stuff.
Yo, listen. Much better than
that's a good one.
Dom and his wrinkled pickle.
You kids want to show some Baltimore pickups?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's go.
I'll go first this time.
You go first.
I think you should, Mama Bear. I think from now on,
Yeah.
that's exactly what you should do.
So on the last day of the con, I found these in a box. I got these for $10
The
each.
fucking goddamn pickle shit was going on Saturday. That was one of the reasons why shit
I
was
don't know if you're using that as a euphemism. I don't know what are you.
I don't remember seeing any fans for Pickle Fest or.
I mean, are we talking about a legit pickle festival, or are you using that as a euphemism?
Are you sure? Were you at a
Yes.
strip club where it was a pickle party?
Dude, listen. I asked somebody, what the fuck? Why was it quiet? Why a lot of people? Because the game was going on, and then there was a freaking pickle party. I'm like, the freaking pickle festival. I'm like, what the fuck is a pickle festival?
I'm definitely
I didn't hear.
next year to have
I didn't see anything about
pickle
that.
party.
I don't know.
Was there when you went to this pickle festival?
I didn't go.
Was there a pickle tasting?
No, dude, I didn't go to the thing.
Was there a pickle parade?
All right, let's do the
DJ,
pickup.
look, thank you. Look,
All right, here we go.
Pickles on parade.
I picked up 3 of these for $10 each. These all contain DCUs.
Nice.
Nice.
That was a score.
Yeah.
It really was. Mars Attacks versus Red Sonja.
I picked myself up a few of those too.
Gonzalez Nightwing cover.
That's all right.
Punisher #1 newsstand.
I already have mine. I don't need that one.
Catwoman DCU. Justice League DCU.
You get these all at $1 box.
And 206. Beautiful cover. Batman going to jail.
That DCU.
Wow, that's nice.
After someone ripped the sleeves off.
Teen Titans 50.
DCU.
Teen Titans 24.
DCU.
Teen Titans 15.
Not a DCU.
Jim and Holograms #1.
Truly
Nakayama.
outrageous.
That's a great cover. That's,
Yes,
yeah, that was a
I
great
love
pickup.
this cover.
That was a good pickup.
And then I got this Planet Death from sitting at the Bad Idea panel. And I got some saying
I won't say anything about that now.
Dude, listen, all I know is that the freaking goddamn pickle festival.
Are we still talking about pickles?
No, because in the chat they talk about that shit like fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's the largest
So-
dill pickle festival. And,
I did not go, and I plan not to go. I don't fucking do gherkins.
Let's not talk about
to
people.
him.
Let's not talk about.
So
let's not talk about-
I got some on-site grading done at CGC. Superman Action Comics 723. The only 9.8 on the census. Superboy and the Ravers #1. DCU 9.8. The only one in the census.
Bullshit. I seen it. There's more. Stop lying.
Yeah, okay. If you know how to look up that census, show me. Superman 94, 9.8. Stormwatch 9.6. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego #1 a 9.0 DCU?
Carmen Santiago.
Yeah. Flash 115 9.8 DCU. Superboy Annual #3 9.6 DCU.
There you go. I found it.
Superman 114 9.8.
There you go.
Yeah, but wait, we need to see that again. Wait.
There you go. I found it. There's your fucking goddamn CGC. You fuck.
That was good.
Animaniacs #1
Thumbs up.
9.4 DCU. That's all my that's half of my pickups from Baltimore.
Explain how the CGC process it was.
The CGC process was full of crap. They let anyone that was in the con before the doors open get online at lined up about 11:45. The guy, I had 3 people in front of me. First guy had 300 submissions.
Holy batshit.
They had one person. These were all people that had the forms filled out, ready to go. And then there's about 10 people on the other line that didn't have submission forms. So they had like 10 people over there on that line. One person on the express line. That line was done within 10 minutes. 30 minutes later, they go, we're going to let VIPs come in, and you guys all have to get off the line and get behind the VIPs.
BS.
We was like, what?
Hey, but Bruce,
So lucky I got my books in at 12:30. They kicked everybody else off the line. VIPs got on the line.
Exactly, Zag.
Hey, Bruce, wasn't it like a 45 minutes to an hour wait to begin with?
Huh?
Wasn't it like a 45 minute to an hour wait to begin with when you mentioned that when they first opened?
Yeah, I was there. It was only 4 people in front of me. 3 people in front of me. And it was
No, but it was
45
like
minutes.
45 minutes, right? 45 minutes.
Yeah, it
to
was
an hour.
online for 45 minutes. Because they had one person handling one guy with 300 books and didn't have anyone to help. It was stupid.
That sucks, man. I hate that shit, man. You see shit like that, the person should be set aside and have somebody take care of it later on. Like, like autographs and stuff like that. You get people go up for the autographs. You get a whole bunch of shit or getting things graded, like JSA and stuff like that. Put the person aside. Tell them you can take care of them in a minute because they got a whole bunch of shit, and let the guys with 1 or 2 pieces go up front.
It was not. It didn't feel like it was the most organized, well thought out.
No.
And I'm gonna call CGC
process.
tomorrow because all of my slabs are not in the system on the census at all. If I scan these numbers or look them up, it says these numbers are not registered. So
Maybe it takes a while.
It
Should
probably
take
takes a
that.
while. No,
Marco's books are already on the census. I can't really go into my.
If they're printing a
submission
label,
and see-
if they're printing a label, it should be on the census.
Yeah.
Right.
If I click into my submissions, I can't
Here-
look at the submission. There's no grades there at all. I have the grades
Is it-
here, but not online.
If it doesn't automatically upload to the system, you run the risk of having 2 slabs with the same number.
Gave you fake books.
She got a Fugazi.
Got fake books.
Yeah.
So
Bruce
I
was
was
a-
on the CGC line getting my books graded.
Damn.
Dom was getting his pickle graded at a pickle party. Thank you very much.
Pickle parties.
He was not. He submitted his pickle for.
no,
I-
he's got a fucking
I-
membership card. He's got
I-
a membership card for the fucking pickle shit.
I personally submitted nothing, but I did take a slab with me to get signed. I wanted to
Signed
get
a
him
slab?
in.
The slab
Yes.
is signed.
I had
The
them
slab is
sign the
signed.
slab. This is for me.
That's-
This is it.
that's
It's
good.
Amanda
One of
Connor.
those. All
It's
right.
Amanda Connor. It's her first cover next to the Bayou Billy, which I also got signed.
I should have brought
It's a
mine.
little- It's a little up in the air as to which was her first, but I got her to sign
Did you
Bayou
ask her?
Billy as well.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Now,
I got
Tom, was there
screwed.
Was there a pickle panel at the
Yeah.
pickle party?
Dude,
There
listen.
was-
The
there was a
funny
big
thing
street
about the whole
festival.
thing, the whole shit that the street, it was empty. Then there was a fire in a hotel up the block, so there was a lot of police presence. But it was nuts. So
That was right across from where I parked.
But yeah, Amanda and Jimmy were there. I got stuck as the last person in line, which always sucks. They were both going to do a panel at 11:45, so I got stuck holding the sign that says "Last in Line."
They made you hold it.
Yeah, they made me hold the sign.
Oh
But
my God.
I don't know.
No.
Always happy to see Amanda and Jimmy. And again, that's for my personal collection, so I don't give a shit if it's signed on the slab. I'm not cracking it. I'm not
Hey,
selling
no,
it.
it's
It's just for me, so I don't really give a shit. So in terms of pickups, I did get some Silver Age stuff.
Nice.
As I noted in our show a few weeks back in terms of the hunt list, I did clear out most of the mystery and space that I was looking
Nice.
So-
Some of those dealers were asking way too much for those mystery and
for. Oh,
space.
yes, they were. Yes,
Holy
they were.
crap!
But
there was a lot
I,
of books that were higher priced than usual.
Oh yeah. So I got most of the mystery and space stuff that I needed for filler in my runs. Picked up a little milk
I
and
love that.
cheese.
That book right there.
The Jedi
Milk and
sent you a
cheese.
message.
And I was happy. $5. I was happy for that.
Not about that.
I always pick up anytime they do these reissues of Harvey Black Cat.
Nice.
Big fan of Harvey Black Cat.
Mm.
Little Lois Lane bondage cover. Can't go wrong with that. I picked up most of the run for this Amanda Wu Black Canary series, which I really enjoy all the covers, and I like Black Canary stuff, so all the covers are pretty good.
Nice. Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Black Canary doesn't have that much stuff out there, so it's nice to find that solo series. I did say I would find some Darwin Cook, and while it wasn't much, I did find some.
Nice.
Uh,
They didn't have a lot of Darwin Cook there. I didn't see a lot.
No, they didn't. I picked up some run filler for that little Mockingbird series. A nice
Is elsewhere.
a nice Royal Red
Ooh,
Sonja
I like
Valentine's
that.
special. This was nice. I was happy to find that. I did find the DeCall hip hop variant of
Ooh.
Mockingbird. So
I've
I
never
was
seen
happy.
that one.
I was happy to find that. That's just a nice little DeCall book. Little Dan Parent. Little Red Sonja, Betty Veronica. Little Lotte gem cover.
Nice.
I love this series, so I just picked
Bizarro.
up some nice copies of this little Bizarro series. It's always fun. Some more Red Sonja Mars Attacks. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for any Mars Attacks crossovers. They're always very, very good.
I like that
books.
Transformer one I found. Transformers Mars Attacks. That was a good book to find.
And that's pretty much what I got. It wasn't a ton of stuff, but the Silver Age stuff cost me more money than I was probably wanting to spend while I was there. But
Sure.
Hey,
there weren't really that many deals on Silver Age and Golden Age.
Hey Joe,
Stuff was priced pretty
how
competitive.
much did you check off on your list of stuff?
I probably got
Dude, why you put pickles?
8 to 10. About 8 to 10 books. About 8 to 10 books that I was looking for. I got. So I was happy.
Crucifer, you know what? Listen, you're gonna figure swallow a huge gherkin, you motherfucker. Come on, you fuck.
You've been talking about pickles for like a half hour over here.
Yeah.
That shit off.
He finally noticed that.
He noticed it.
He stood there like 10 minutes though.
Dude, take that shit off, man.
Oh my god!
Hey,
All right.
pickles are good.
So from the Bad Idea booth to start with, I got Savage, one of the 100 covers, the moon landing,
Crucifer.
and these are both signed. I got Death Planet as well.
Nice.
That's that. I got Precon. I got a couple books signed. I got a Doctor Who.
Can't see it.
You can't
Yeah.
see it because you're
I'm gonna fairly back here. I got it signed down here by here. Yeah,
Styx just sending subliminal messages.
I got this book signed by Dan Jurgens.
Justice League International.
Yeah, The Secret Origins of Booster Gold.
There
Hey,
were a
Crucifer,
lot of
listen.
decent, talented
Video-
people there with
video
no
rod.
lines whatsoever.
Crucifer, Vinny the Rod doesn't like a lot of people. But I like you, man. I like you there. You know?
What are you talking about? Benny the
okay.
Pickle?
Brightman. I'm gonna take this thing off. Hold on.
There we go. Benny the
Vinny the
Pickle.
Pickle.
Actually, I didn't have to do that, did I? Yeah, I didn't have to do that.
You want me to do it for you? I can't do it for you.
No, you
Dude,
can't
you're
do
frozen
it.
in time.
I'm frozen in.
You're frozen in time.
So-
I didn't have to do what I just did, but I did it anyway. I just had to hit the settings.
Vinny the Rod.
Come on.
All right, Pickles.
Oh
No,
my
but
god.
I was surprised by the number of creators that were there and their absolute lack of lines for the comic creators there.
Oh crap!
Yo, get in your kid's freaking bedroom, man. Come on, man. Where's your stuff? Where's your wall?
Yeah, my room was a mess. So
Oh, jeez.
unlike
all right.
Is that
So I got
he's got short boxes stacked on his bed.
I got short stack.
I'm somewhere.
I'm using his room as a clearance space, so I can clear out my other stuff.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay.
Yeah, he's
Fort
off to
Fairlane.
college right now.
Who made that book? Do you
Yeah.
see Fort Fairlane?
Yeah, Fort Fairlane,
Oh, shit.
signed by Mark Brennan.
You guys playing?
I got Archer and Armstrong, signed by the writer. I got. Hold on, we get.
Was that Barry Wilson Smith?
So this is Bob, signed by Bob Wysick.
Yeah, that's the first appearance of Time Walker.
First appearance of Time Walker. Yep. And the Fort Fairlane was signed by Russ Braun.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
I got Magnus Robot Fighter number 33, signed by Jim Calafiore. He was the writer.
I love the old Valiant books.
Yeah, some of these are really good. This is the
The
only
artwork
time
was, the
Time Walker.
artwork was suspect, but the stories are fantastic.
Yeah. I you know what? I like the art too. I mean, I like the art
Yeah.
too. So, let's see. I'll show that one. One of the last ones here. I got I picked up a couple Doctor Who books from one of the dealers. A little blank and a Battle of the Planets.
Ooh.
Nice.
I got this one from Joe.
Notzilla.
Not Zilla.
Not Miller. I had never seen this, and I love.
You never seen that?
Stuff like that.
Beer,
I've never
beer
seen that
mixing
before.
brew.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never
That's
seen
cool.
that before.
I wanted to buy that Chrome Godzilla one. Facsimile. Godzilla one they had.
Yeah, I picked up a Herology. I got that signed by Kat Calacuno.
Good for
And
Kat.
yeah,
She's a great content creator.
yeah.
Yeah, she does.
And on the way down to the con, I'll consider this a con pickup. I picked up another copy of my Doctor Who and the Daleks.
How many copies you got now? Like 10 copies?
I think this is 8, actually.
Yeah, Rise Zero is my favorite cover. I like the.
Need to have them graded.
I have a 9.6. I have a 9.8 and a 9.6 of.
You gotta come over, bring your 3 best copies. I'll press and clean, and then we'll submit them.
And then maybe we'll make it to the census.
Yes.
Maybe.
Let me. I forgot to show this from my mail pickups. Sorry. Witchblade, #1, the con foil,
Oh, there you go.
I like that.
and
Why does she look like friggin' Nugent with the face from wrestling? Friggin' you know what's the chick? The one that's married to Lee. Nugent.
and I got the Ultimate Spider-Man 4 Campbell Virgin.
There you go.
Yep. Dom, what you get?
And I got a couple little things. I got this little bounty portrait.
Yeah.
That's
like
cool.
that.
What's that? Hey, say that again.
No, it says bounty. Bounty hunter.
Oh,
What
The
the
bounty
hell?
Like the
Is that
paper
just
towels.
This I picked it.
this is like
Is that the wipe up the
towel?
pickle juice?
Yeah, pickle juice. I got a couple of 25th anniversary Joes. There, so Cobra Commander in his Mandalorian outfit. I always say that battle armor. I love it.
Nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, the controversy. Yep,
That's a good one.
I can't wait for the classifieds to come out. The controversial hood Cobra Commander. They need to come out with this fucking thing, man. I'm sorry, man. So he looks like
Don't
something.
you own it already?
No, I want the 6-inch with the hood. The classifieds, the new one.
So you want the 6-inch because you got the 4-inch, right?
10-inch. I know where you're going at.
What's a toy?
Hey, no,
are you
dude,
talking
I
about?
know where you're going. I know where you're going. Nah,
That's bait.
nah. I want to get. They're not making the hooded Cobra Commander anymore because of political things. But yeah, I like this.
That I like. That one I liked.
It's kind of crazy how they fit the chameleon.
Yeah, It's like a Matchbox size.
And you
Yeah,
got
right?
2 masks on for
Two
the
masks.
Zartan.
Pretty
That's a
cool.
winner.
I like that. Yep. Then I got some comics. I
You
got
did?
Transformers.
Oh.
One that had 2 is to
Like
the
the
reprint.
fifth printing? Third printing?
Yeah, this is the second printing. Second printing had all the individual characters in the covers. I think like 10. I think they made like 10 different covers for the second printing, something like that. But of course, you had to get my Soundwave cover. Then this was actually from Pete, a G.I. Joe con exclusive Serpanther. Love my Serpanther covers too. And then here I got Death Planet from Bad Idea that Brucifer went to the thing. He picked up a copy for me. Got a couple more Joe. A couple more Pete give-me's that he gave me from Rocketeers.
Yeah. Can never go wrong with Rocketeer.
Here goes a Scott Campbell friggin' Spider-Man cover. The second printing Daredevil with the punch on the cover. And then another Bad Idea over there.
Ordain is good.
Yo, Marco. So Marco gave this to me when he stopped by.
Chlamydia?
Insider. What happened?
Wow.
Star Killer cover. The best fucking Jedi right here, Star Killer.
Mm-hmm.
And then Joe gave me that. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.
And then here's another comic that Pete gave me. He goes, for working hard at the booth. Scott Campbell, friggin'
Nice.
Everyday cover, 9.8.
Little MJ.
MJ, friggin' Virgin cover, which is really nice. And I forgot to show this in my pickups, but I did get this when I got back. This was here. Autograph Boba Fett, D. Bradley Baker, with what he told Star Killer in the Force Unleashed games. You know, so
Pickle juice is loose.
juice is loose. Yeah, so you can read it. It says it right there.
Run, PJ, run.
Your head's worth a lot of credit. Be bringing you into a Jabba. So
Nice.
good stuff.
Well, I really love the idea that we had a table this year. We gave away hundreds of comic books to people that raffled, mystery packs.
You have a lot of happy people too.
Yeah,
I like
the best experience for me was when we gave away comic books to kids.
Yes,
their faces lit up when they saw their favorite characters on the comics. That was my favorite part of the con.
I just want to find out who gave Pete COVID.
I heard Pete was trying to get 8-year-olds to watch SNS.
That's the gateway drug to Renovision. That's watching SNS.
Yeah.
If you can make it through SNS, you can make it through all the rest of the shows.
True.
That's true.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of people going there, especially for where we were kind of located in the back of the con, where there wasn't as much heavy traffic. It was still nice. It was fun to talk to people.
We're arm's length away from Flash Gordon, so
yep, that was
and that was nice.
From the cast of Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they were all within an eye shot the whole time while we were sitting there. There definitely weren't tons of people in the way for that. So,
so a little up the top.
Yeah,
I still got a
artist spotlight.
I got a little spotlight to do, buddy.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I know.
Damn, sorry about
got
that.
A spotlight? No.
We're having so much fun.
We did lots of pickups and all kinds of stuff. The spotlight's not.
We got a spotlight. We got a game.
Spotlight doesn't take too long tonight. I just figured I like when a artist is kind of getting hot, has some hot covers, and you think, maybe I want to collect some more of this artist stuff. What else have they done out there? So I can throw some books up. You can take a look at them, see them. And then maybe, when you're digging through boxes or whatever, it'll catch your eye and you can build out your Paolo Rivera little short box of awesome covers. He's done, like I said, I didn't realize going back how much he had really done, but it was a lot over the years. You'd seen that Iron Man, but some of the earlier stuff that he did, he had that Fantastic Four 500 and some of this Hawkeye. He had an interesting cover on Spider-Man 1000. Like I said, he does a lot of different stuff that feels painted, stuff that feels, traditional comic art, stuff like that. So everything isn't one-dimensional with him. His covers always feel pretty fresh and different.
The High Hard. Go back to that. The name of that, the High Hard Shaft.
Yes. Hawkeye. Well, you gotta get somebody to read Hawkeye somehow. The first series he did, where he did a few Daredevil covers. This wasn't the big series that he did with the Mark Waid stuff, but this is the volume prior to that. He had some badass Daredevil covers. I love sometimes when you see his covers, he will sign what looks to be Japanese, but if you look closer at it, it just says Rivera on it. But he does kind of a few of these woodblock covers that are really nice.
Nice.
I did a good bit of really cool, amazing Spider-Man covers as well. I love the marquee one, which is great. The Salvador Dali homage is always nice. Very big fan of the Wolverines playing poker. It's just fun.
That's a great
fun
one.
cover.
Yeah, I had that one.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of ratios as well. This Amazing Spider-Man 2 is a Kirby monster ratio. He did all the covers on this little Sabretooth miniseries as well, which are really cool covers. Did some covers on the Books of Doom, which if you're a Doom fan, they're pretty nice covers. I also dig the weird Miss Marvel Dark Avengers cover as well.
That 1950s.
Yeah, like I said, all of his work always feels very different and fresh to me every time I see his covers. He did all the covers for this Mythos series that went through. So there was an X-Men cover, the Ghost Rider, the Hulk one.
The Ghost Rider cover looks cool.
Yeah, there's a Spider-Man one, Fan 4, and
I like how he made toes
Captain.
Spider-Man's feet.
Yeah.
He put toes.
Yeah, there were some fun covers. He did a handful of the covers on this the 12 series as well as Marvel Publications, which have a great, really cool throwback feel to it, kind of golden age feel.
Very pulpy.
Yeah. But J. Michael Straczynski always does some pretty cool stuff. Great giant size Old Man Wolverine cover. Again, some of the stuff that feels painted and feels kind of golden age and pulpy, I think he does a phenomenal job. It's a great X-Men Legacy cover, by the way, with Namor and Mole Man and Doom. I did a handful of Wolverine covers here and there. The comic art ones are pretty nice. You get a nice little throwback Fan 4 on this X-Men.
That'd be like the X-Men cover to get autographed.
Yeah.
By the cast members of Fantastic Four, if you think about it.
Yeah, and it's the throwback one too, so it fits very well for the
What happened, Bruce? What happened? You look shocked.
He did a nice little Fear itself with the new Fantastic Four there. With Ghost Rider, Spider-Man.
That's a great cover.
This Daredevil series, the Mark Waid series, he had some just amazing badass Daredevil covers. This is the one I believe he won the Eisner for this series. But yeah, the covers were all really, really phenomenal.
And those are cover A's, right? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these are.
Wow.
That middle cover is awesome.
Yeah. If you're a fan of Ghost, he has a Ghost there on a 2 Past Midnight with X and Captain Midnight there. Again, he started doing a lot of ratios. A lot of his work, when you find it, a lot of times they end up being ratios. So when you're digging through piles and stuff like that, if you see any of his work, like these Guardians of the Galaxy ones, I could not find these anywhere at the con. I was very pissed off. This is the one thing at the con that I was looking for. I wanted these Guardian of the Galaxy.
Nobody had those.
Old EC homages. Nobody had them. I could not find them anywhere. But they are fantastic covers. Badass Elektra cover. Also a badass. That's probably one of the coolest Magneto covers that you'll see.
The barbed wire. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, with the barbed wire. I love the old double Iceman cover there as well with the little DNA helix. He also did some ratios on Howard the Duck. Nice ratio on the original Sin. That's the 0 issue. If you're a Watcher fan.
His
he
art
did
is very diverse.
It is. That's what I love about him. It's just he's not one dimensional at all. He did have this. This is my favorite of the Star Wars that he did was the After 11. Just because that's it's a good Chewie cover. But he also did a lot of the mall color covers. What was that? Was it Dawn of the Revolution? What was the what were all that series where they just did all the one-offs, Dom?
Which one?
The Star Wars series where they would just do all the one-off covers.
Oh, like the 40th anniversaries and stuff like that.
It was the
moment in time or movie moment.
I'll remember at some point. Was it Dawn of the Rebellion covers? Because he did some mall covers for that as well, which were pretty nice. But he had a nice little run on Valiant as well, where he did a handful of Valiant covers briefly when Valiant had their little resurgence. Great Betty and Veronica cover. Can never go wrong with Betty and Veronica covers. There's your Planet of the Apes, and there's your Bearless Shirt Fighter. His Bearless Shirt Fighter covers are fantastic. He only has a couple, but they are really, really good.
It's like a G.I. Joe.
You mean shirtless bear fighter?
Yeah.
You said Bearless Shirt Fighter.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
Panda Bears.
Shirtless Marco Fighter.
Age of the Rebellion. There you go.
Age of the Rebellion. That's what it was. This Hellboy versus Lobster Johnson is a fantastic. I love
Lobster Johnson.
I love old school kind of movie poster style comic covers, which are fantastic. And his work with Venom and Carnage is fantastic too. He doesn't have a ton of covers doing that, but they are quite.
I have
sharp.
that Venom First Host in number one. I have that somewhere. Pretty cool.
He did the Marvel's Annotated. It's a nice little homage for the X-Men. And he did a handful of covers on Punisher Symbiote as well. He also did a cover for Shirtless Bear Fighter 2. Also a great cover.
Oh, I have that.
Fucking fighting koala bears now? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It should be the Care Bears and fucking goddamn Ewoks on there.
And not to leave Bruce out of the excitement. There's a nice Teen Titans cover for you.
World's Finest. That was a good series.
Mm-hmm. This Yojimbo, Usagi Yojimbo ratio was still one of my favorite Usagi Yojimbo covers. It was just beautiful cover. He most recently did this nice Storm Shadow Scarlet cover.
That's a great cover.
Which was a ratio as well. And this Turtles cover is coming soon, I believe in November. So
that's an homage to something. I can't think of what it is.
Yeah, I can't think of what it is either, but it's a nice, I always dig a decent April O'Neil cover. And of course, most recently, Hello Darkness. This run is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal run of covers. They're still very gettable. In terms
now
of
I know why
being
you
able to
picked
pick these
this
up.
guy. Okay.
Yeah.
That cover at the end. I know Joe was gaga over
that was on the list today. The unlockable one that doesn't have the trade dress there, and you can see the old bum.
I'm still waiting for mine.
The next covers that are coming up for 4, 5, and 6. Also, he's doing all the A covers. They're also fantastic covers. I think 5 is probably my favorite.
Nice.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite cover so far. But they're all really, really good. So if you're out there and you like his artwork, now at least you have an idea of some of the stuff that's out there when you're digging through boxes. Pick some of it up. It's good stuff. And a lot of times, if you come across this stuff, I don't know, like 50% of the time, it's going to end up being a ratio. And a lot of them are higher ratios. So sometimes when you see them in a box, you find them cheap. Sometimes not a bad thing to pick up. So there we go.
Thanks for watching. Good job.
All right.
Oh, jeez. What? That wasn't me.
Listen. Boom, boom, whoever, man. Come on, man.
Oh. Here you go, Dom. This is for you. I found this for you.
That's correct.
Yes. I want the cover. That definitely
coming out next month.
Yes.
I keep forgetting that series exists.
Well, listen, let me tell you. Look, so in the Cobra Commander series, friggin' Globula sent her the Cybertron to find out, because she found out the plans that Cobra Commander with the Transformers. That's a beautiful cover. They don't have that many covers of her. I want that shit.
They do like 2, right?
That's a 1 in 50 limb.
That's the 1 in 50, right?
It's a 1 in 50.
Wow,
That's,
really?
that's a beautiful cover. That's
Yeah.
going to sell because you don't get many covers like that.
Is there a version
You
of that
could, you
one?
could pre-order it now.
How
What?
much?
Is there a
How much?
version?
How much is it going?
What? They're gonna ask like 65, 70.
I'm gonna say if it's a 1 in 50, it's gonna be at least $50.
There is
Yeah.
there's no version of that. I mean, no trade dress.
Yeah.
Or version. That's just that cover.
That's nice.
I mean, they're on issue 13
Hey,
already. so-
King's Portal. That's Cobra La. The guys who in GI Joe the movie.
That's
That's
Nebula.
not but
That's
my
Nebula? From the Cobra GI Joe movie from the 80s.
yeah.
Python.
All right. Pythona? Oh, I thought it was good.
Yeah, she's fucking hot. I like that cover. I want
All right.
to get that shit.
First up,
Oh, she's on the A cover too.
for everybody that was looking forward, like me, to a Frank Sinatra biopic, Martin Scorsese's Frank Sinatra biopic and Life of Jesus have been postponed. New filming dates unclear. I was looking forward to this.
Oh, he's old as fuck.
Was it-
so,
who's
I'm
playing
not
Frank Sinatra?
surprised.
Who was Frank Sinatra? Who's gonna play Frank Sinatra? Wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't think they had an actor attached to it.
There was. I think there was somebody he was supposed to play. I forgot the actor.
You might have been thinking of the Fred Astaire biopic, which is going to be Tom Holland.
Oh, Tom Holland. Yeah.
He's going to play Fred Astaire.
Okay.
I would rather have him do a Frank documentary instead of a biopic. Nobody can play Frank.
I did it my way.
Frank is Frank. It's
Hey, listen,
hard.
Passion of Christ Part 2 is supposed to be coming out, which is it after his resurrection? Come on, man. I don't know that Mel Gibson is going to be doing that. Part 2.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's move the stone. Give a little. I'll be back.
Well, if you want to see Jesus, go watch some episodes of Family Guy. He's always popping up.
Oh yeah, Jesus. Actually, no. There's a comic book called Jesus versus Zombies. That's actually going too.
Yeah.
Well,
Next up,
Scorsese is getting a little old, so I'm not.
I put this in
surprised
here
he's taking
for
breaks.
Joe.
Yeah, Tidic.
Alan Tudyk will
Alan
reportedly star in James Gunn's Superman in an unknown role.
Jimmy Olsen?
No.
He's too old. He's too old for Jimmy Olsen.
Oh. People
I
think
like
Brainiac.
Alan. I like Alan Tudyk in anything, so I'm happy. The more Alan Tudyk, the better.
Read the Bible. Yeah, I know.
Eh,
Yeah, people
I like
are
Jack.
speculating, guessing what this possibly could be, blah, 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 blah. But I think he's playing Dr. Phosphorus in
How about Brainiac?
Creature Commandos. So
Did Resident Alien get canceled? I don't know.
Not
No,
that long.
Hey, Chucky
No,
just got canceled. Chucky just got canceled. This is the last season.
No, I think there's going to be another season of Resident Evil, I believe, or Resident Alien. They moved it to like Paramount. They moved it last season to a different channel,
Or
which was a pain in the ass.
Peacock.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was Peacock. But no, it's still a hilarious series. So it's still just as funny.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
could be.
mental flick.
I don't know. I don't understand why they're still talking about casting for this movie at this point. Shouldn't we be past that point?
It's done. They're
Yeah.
working on
Well, they can.
special effects.
Yeah. So
Well, you know what? The outside
Somebody's
work,
uncle
the outside work might be done, but they may be doing in interior shots too.
but I mean, still, for like, do I need any casting news
No.
about anything?
Oh no.
The
No,
movie's
absolutely
filmed
not.
already.
No.
It's
Well,
filmed already.
It probably was somebody's uncle or a friend's cousin that saw something and now they leaked it out or something.
Sean Gunn.
Oh, God.
Shotgun.
Such an
Next up, Absolute Batman #1 has gotten over 200,000 pre-orders from comic stores. It's going back to a second
Fuckers.
printing after distributor sellout.
Is it returnable?
Second printing will feature new covers by Nick Dracata,
That's a lot of
Frank
returns.
Martin, and Mike Deodato Jr.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I didn't order any of these, so don't look at me.
Yeah. That
I didn't
tells
order
me
any.
That tells me I'll just read it somehow else.
Bruce,
or
you ordered
just buy one
150,000
copy,
of
but
those.
I
I only ordered like 3 copies of each, maybe.
Maybe.
yeah. I mean, if they're getting that many ordered, that's
I will be reporting live from the comics from my LCS on Absolute Batman Day.
Oh boy, here
Me
we
and
go.
Styx.
Don't drag me into that
Styx.
Batman stuff.
I'm gonna drag you into it.
Yeah, you got Batman versus Doctor Who come out.
All right, get out of here with that.
yeah. I don't know.
That I'd pre-order. That I would pre-order.
I
I know you would. I know you would.
That I would pre-order.
I just really dislike that whole outfit and the weird
You know,
tentacle things and the.
well, it's not the tentacle things. It's just that the cape is supposed to be a weapon. The emblem on the chest is an axe.
Yeah,
He's
I
got-
think that's
he's-
cool.
You know, there's a lot of things, but now he's gonna be like bigger than Superman because he actually is bigger than Superman in the.
Superman's gonna be. Well, Superman doesn't have to be big to be
I know,
Superman.
but you know what? Listen, if the stories are great, and if it really catches on, I can see. You know, Batman is a universal character. Everybody loves Batman. You know, so kind of
Yeah,
Is this
Snyder's
more
writing
noir, Bruce? Is this like a noir type? Do we know? Or?
All I heard is
believe
he's
so.
not rich and he's not a detective.
he's a
He's a blue collar worker. He's an engineer. He grew up with Catwoman, and a lot of his villains he grew up with. They
So
grew up in the same area.
Instead of owning Wayne Industries, he works for whatever industries.
Yeah, he's not rich at all, which is, I think it's cool. It's a new take.
You know what? Like I said, some of
It's
the
a new,
covers
it's a new take after being berated by Batgirl for 3 years about being rich.
some of the covers look pretty cool. You know,
Poor little rich boy.
you know what?
Yeah,
Hopefully they continue it. Hopefully it doesn't
hopefully it doesn't end up like
like the
Ultimate
the All-Star.
Spider-Man.
What about the All-Star?
Like
Ultimate
feature
Spider-Man was all hype first issue, and it just fizzled.
You know what? Because there's only so much you can do with a character that has been around for a fucking long time and 90,000 titles, man. Come
There's a
on.
lot they could do.
I know they could, but you know what?
The only reason people thought that was a great book is because Mary Jane and Peter were together. Like that's all people care about is Mary Jane and Peter being together. Wow.
And Uncle Ben was alive. You know,
Touching
Yes,
tips
he was
in the
having-
steam room.
Steam room scenes.
yeah.
Pickle party in the steam room.
Dom was there.
A pickle
Next
ball.
up, Venom: The Last Dance is predicted to make 80 million to 120 million at the domestic box office on opening weekend.
It's
Not
going to make
bad.
more money than Joker.
When is it opening?
Will make more money than Joker.
Have we
October, the
have we
25th.
ever
Already?
looked at these numbers when they're like it's projected to make this and they say that like 6 weeks before it opens? Have we ever gone back and looked at the numbers to say
Well, the whole thing is a ticket.
no,
sale.
they weren't close at all? Any of those goddamn numbers.
Listen,
Yeah, Transformers. We look back. Transformers underperformed. Transformers 1 underperformed. We were talking about that on Max's show.
You know, I get when they
it
do
was a
it
great
the
show.
week
Transformers.
before.
I enjoyed that shit.
You know, like I said, I understand the week before you say, hey, it's it's projected to make whatever. Fine, you're close enough. But it's like 6 weeks away or 4 weeks away.
It's 4 weeks away.
Yeah, it's just let
The
the movie
25th.
come out. Just let the movie come
Well,
out.
listen, if the rumor, if the rumors are true, Sony and Disney, new the new collaboration that they're doing is that
Contract.
the contract. They said that that Disney will be able to use the villains and other stuff too, and there's a whole bunch of different layers to this contract, which
It's
pretty
not
cool.
it's not the villains. It's just Spider-Man
no,
and
no,
more
they're
projects.
Actually, no, it's Spider-Man, but also there's a rumor that the villains could be involved too. So they might remember we're talking about that. If Sony gives Disney the keys to do the stuff, and they make the that might be part of what's happening now, which I hope. We'll see what happens. Anyway.
We gotta get through Craven first.
Yeah, the best movie of the year.
Craven,
Better than that dog shit Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
that wasn't dog shit. Come on.
Yes, it was. Come on.
Why? Why was it dog shit?
Come on.
story was crap. I didn't care about any of the characters. Blah blah blah.
It's a fucking Deadpool movie.
The TVA had no part to play in that whole movie. It sucked.
So, I mean, they had to because they can't interfere with
That's
Loki
my
if there is
opinion.
another Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's no Loki, but
Well, we'll see if Null can make this
Oh,
movie
universe.
great. You know.
Yeah.
You know, comic book fans only hyping this movie up so they could sell books. All these flippers.
Actually, I just saw the trailer to Ballerina. Looks
No
pretty
one
good.
cared about this movie until they showed Null in the trailer.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been a fan. Like I said, I love Tom Hardy, but I could give two fat
I still have to watch
shits
the last
about
one.
the Venom movies. Yeah,
The first one wasn't that good.
to no end.
I didn't see
You know,
the
funny
second
thing
one.
is that think about this. Everybody thinks that these movies are
Yes, I think
I understand masterpieces and things that are great action film, but comic
believe
books
it's
are supposed to be
R-rated.
freaking just fun and just fucking have a good time. Action packed, things blow up, people get killed, and use superpowers. It's about it, man. You know, that's basically the fucking superhero genre, man. You know,
Yeah, but aren't you the
Literally a
same
comic
one
book
saying
movie.
you want good stories?
I want good stories. I want good stories. I want the fun. I want the fun, the action.
Will,
to be
you keep
the fun-
adding
the
layers
fun
and moving the
things.
goalpost over there.
No, I
Good
want
writing, good
to be-
story.
to be
There's no good
what that-
writing, good story in this
No,
movie,
listen,
in that
the same
movie,
thing
but
with-
now it's
listen,
fun. Ooh.
I don't care that what Tom Holland. I mean, the freaking Tom. Your freaking Tom. What's his name?
Hardy.
Harding. What his sexuality is. I just care for an action flick. That's it. That's all I care
What are you
about.
talking about?
I'm just saying,
Sexuality for?
action
What are
packed.
you talking about? You're the only one that brings up sexuality, and you
No, because
complain
that's
when
the
you
freaking
other
headline
other
and
people.
everything,
What does
man.
that have to do with?
Moving
That's the
on.
headline.
You
And
mentioned
that's
it.
what I'm saying. I'd rather just have fun. See, I said to this.
Bane and Deathstroke will be teaming up in a movie at DC Studios. Matthew Orton, Captain America: Brave New World, is writing the script. No directors attached yet. Deadline says it's unclear if Deathstroke and Bane are the central figures of the project, so it means they could be part of a team project like Suicide Squad reboot, a Secret Six. I believe and the writer said, I believe Deathstroke hasn't been a part of it in comics though.
Yeah,
Is this
Deathstroke wasn't a
animated?
part of-
No,
Is
No, it's
going
going to be a live action movie.
Is this Gunverse or Reevesverse?
This is Guns.
Or
Verse.
Elseworlds.
This is set in Guns universe. It's part of the main
Yeah.
DCU.
And the headline to this, the thumbnail when it comes out is going to like this. They had an intimate night in the steam room. That's the thumbnail before it even comes out.
You've been thinking about pickle parties the whole
No,
string.
I'm talking about the fact that,
Funny steam room parties.
Steam
that's the
parties,
fucking
pickle
thing, man.
parties.
look, this looks good. Make it action packed.
I
Pickle
don't know.
parade.
I don't think you can't give me a Bane I'm ever going to take seriously after Harley Quinn and Kite Man. I cannot take the character seriously anymore.
You can't
just
separate the
can't.
character from the
I
anime
can't-
from the.
I can't because he's so over the top ridiculous in Harley Quinn and in Kite Man that it's just, and it's endearing. I love the character of those, that it's hard for me to take him seriously in anything else. But we'll see. I'll take any Deathstroke you're gonna give me.
And Deathstroke is a very interesting character.
I love
New
Deathstroke.
layers.
He's a great character.
Great character.
This came out of nowhere because, they were saying that Deathstroke was dead. No pun intended.
Dead.
he,
Why would he be dead?
No, because you see the thing I sent you guys, the
We
unfinished.
don't watch your stuff, Dom.
The fucking the video, the artwork, the storyboards of Ben Affleck, Batman fighting Deathstroke. It was like the animated of the drawings. So you gotta watch shit I fucking send you, man. You guys are fucking dumbasses.
From Suicide?
That
From
has nothing to
Suicide
do
Squad?
with this current DC
No, I'm just
universe.
saying that Deathstroke had more of a play in the movie in the
Suicide Squad?
that you only got the fucking one
No,
little
he's
scene
talking
on the
about
boat.
Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Just for those watching,
Nobody
just so you
cares.
understand, when Dom tells us to watch what he sends us, you understand we get 50 to 60 reels a day in rapid fire succession.
Yeah,
So,
but some of the
every
stuff
now
I
and then
send
we
you
miss
maybe
something.
maybe stupid, but some of the stuff I send
No,
you
there's
is-
good
is
stuff in
legit.
there. There's
It's
good
legit.
gems in there. There's good gems in there. I'll give you that. They're just
A lot.
it's just a lot. It's a lot.
too much.
It's okay when there's
It was
boobs.
literally 10 a.m. one morning. He had sent 15 reels before 10 a.m. Like what?
Because one comes at the other, and they're fucking funny, man. You know, some people fucking think that's comedy fucking gold. Some of the shit I send.
I'm just slow catching up.
Like
Because
cricket,
when
you guys, man.
When you hop into it and there's like 30 reels, I don't go all the way back 30 reels. I just
Do you not realize, Dom, nobody likes your reels ever?
I like your reels. I like
Except
your
for
reels.
Joe.
I like your
my
reels.
reels. It's a lot of important shit you could put in the fucking shows, and then you find it saying you found it. Meanwhile, I sent it to you before.
But Joe's right. It's a bit of a needle in a haystack sometimes.
It really is.
Hey, listen, you have no saying that a Jedi because your goddamn thing. You can't even goddamn tag you in anything.
Yeah.
I see.
I want to do that. Can I block Dom from tagging me? I can do that.
I see your stuff.
Yeah,
He just doesn't engage with it like the most of us.
I watch everything with tits.
Yeah, we know you do.
I send things out that they freaking everybody be like, oh shit, that's fucking pretty cool. Oh shit, that's funny. Oh shit, nothing. Crickets.
Dom does his research where? The public library? Like research.
I do a lot of research, man. It takes a long fucking time to find these reels.
I watch the stuff you post in our chat. Usually.
It depends when I get to it.
Listen, to be fair, you're in a way different time zone than us. By the time you look at this stuff, there's 55, 60 reels. So you just go, I don't think you go all the way back to the beginning.
It is rough to get back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Jedi's just waking up and we're getting out of work.
Guys suck. End of story.
So what do we got next up on news?
That is it for the news.
There we go.
Get your Deathstroke first appearances. Hey, Bruce, did that
We have
Deathstroke?
3.
Yo, did that Deathstroke first? That new Elseworld story
New
come
Teen
out?
Titans number 2.
No, hey Bruce, there was a new book that was coming out with Deathstroke. It was like an Elseworld story. Did it come out
all
yet?
winter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really good.
All right, we're gonna play a quick game of qualified match game because it was easy to do. This is going to have a bit of a Baltimore Comic-Con focus, kind of like Family Feud did last week. But it's kind of a wrap up of Baltimore. So this week's contestant that is going to be Mr. Styxboy. So if you're familiar with how we do the game, we will be presented
You laugh
with
at that, but you don't
some,
fucking laugh at the shit I send you. Right?
That's smart.
we will
and
be
funny.
presented with some fill in the blank questions. We will all Styx will write down his answer to the fill in the blank. The rest of us will try and crawl inside Styx's brain
No,
and write down a
Stretch for that.
Write down what we think Styx is
Good luck,
going to
fellas.
say.
You know, it's just lost in some corners.
Yeah.
What? Oh my
And then we're going to keep score, and the winner wins nothing as usual. And where did I put my Sharpie? I have no idea what I did with it.
Yeah, I lost mine too. I got a ballpoint pen.
What?
There it is. Okay.
You guys are more unprepared than.
I don't know. It's been shuffling around going on
I had it
here.
here.
All right. So first question is, what's something Styx learned about Marco while at Baltimore Comic-Con? Something Styx learned about Marco while at Baltimore Comic-Con. All right.
Hold on, I'm not done. I gotta figure this one out.
Okay. Take that.
I got my answer.
Some of the his blouse, excuse me, Terry. stumbling through your name. Terry Floyd, his blouse are actually extensions of his soul. Marco can't hold his liquor.
Oh, if there's one thing that we learned, it's Marco can definitely hold. He is the only one I know that will go out till 4 a.m. drinking and then be up at 7 a.m. for breakfast.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
So if you watch the tax show on Wednesday, you might get a little sneak into what these guys might have learned about Marco, or maybe not. Maybe it's just a crapshoot.
Right.
I tell you, when he's on the floor, he is a different person.
Right.
There is
Joe, if you could both keep score and make sure that the folks can read our answers. I don't know if you need to Styx. I don't know if we can see you have your green screen on.
Yeah, I'll hold it up pretty good.
Yep.
So my answer is that he can drink.
Completely can you make him bigger, Joe? Without
I got it.
But he drinks his weight in mimosas or liquor.
You learn that he can drink his weight in liquor, basically mimosas or liquor. All right,
that is true.
That's a lot.
All right,
that's a lot of.
I said, if I'm next,
no rubber balls though. No rubber balls.
I'm not going to get a point for this. I said that. I don't know. Can you read this?
Yes.
He is impervious to COVID and also Dom's phone calls.
Yeah.
It was great to meet you too, Chungy.
That is true.
He doesn't wear underwear. What?
Well, if you watch the tax show, you know that Dom tried his hardest to get a hold of Marco before the show that Dom didn't have to wait in line. And
Those fucking peasants.
They didn't answer the phone.
The peasants. Yeah.
All right. Joe, what'd you say? No point for me.
I said shoe rotation skills.
Okay.
Because if you know one thing about Marco,
like 10 times.
Yeah, he brings like 6 pairs of shoes and is on a constant rotation of shoes. It's something else.
That's true.
Bruce, what did you say that Styx?
I meant the right. He shops at Rainbows for his blouses.
Shops at Rainbows.
Rainbow.
No points anywhere. I don't think we have any points anywhere. So unless Dom, what did you say?
You're on mute, buddy.
I can't read that. He's too small.
What the hell?
You're on mute. You're on mute.
You're on mute, Dom.
You muted, Dom.
He knows a lot of people, but didn't get me into the con.
Yeah.
Well, no points for anybody. All right.
Nope, that Styx gets a point out of that because
Marco does
Nobody
not
got it. So I get a point.
Yep.
All right. Next question. While at Baltimore Comic-Con, Dom kept tripping over blank. Dom kept tripping over blank.
What the fuck was I tripping over?
I don't know. I am short a card here.
He kept tripping over pickles.
Fucking pickles, man. Yo,
Yeah.
not my fucking thing.
That is your new nickname, Pickles.
Go to the fucking Baltimore Comic-Con, get the pickle festival there and see it for yourself.
You're the only one that found that thing. Just saying.
No, I didn't go. I'm just saying. That's what the fucking person told me. What the fuck, man?
All right. Styx, have you got your answer?
Yeah, so I said that Dom kept tripping over the kids and the Renovision.
The kids at the Renovisions. Okay.
So kids. He kept tripping over kids.
All right. Let me put you up top, Styx. So, there we go. I guess I'll go first again. I don't know. I'll leave it up to Joe. He is the judge. I said, I don't know if kids are included, but I said kept tripping over all the peasants. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a point for that, Jedi. I feel that's fair enough.
And lose a really well.
Am I up here? Okay.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi.
I said Mr. Nemesis Prime. That's it.
Wow.
Is he a peasant?
I don't know if he was tripping over
No,
or tripping into.
Sounds boy.
My boy, man, come on, what the fuck, man? Guys are good.
I'm just
That's
repeating
fair.
what-
You tripping? You're
I
close
just
to each other.
repeating what Giggle said. Just saying. And I said, oh wait, wrong one. Wrong one. He keeps tripping over his ego.
That's a good one.
Lose those underwear. Jesus. That's not good.
And,
Dom, what did you keep tripping over? We'll go
Since
straight to
fucking
the
Pete
source.
kept being in the damn way. Pete.
Yeah,
Over Pete?
that is
He
fair.
tripped over Pete.
Well, I think you should give him the point because Pete is like a small child.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. That is fair. Size wise, that is about that is on par.
All right. Is that everybody? All right.
Yep.
Speaking of Pete, Pete repeatedly was stopped by strangers at Baltimore Comic-Con and asked blank. He was repeatedly stopped by strangers and asked blank.
This is the last show of the qualified.
Better get
We
one,
will be
boys.
replaced.
Next week will be called something else. The has-beens.
All right, Styx, are you ready? Have you already done?
So
All right.
yeah, no.
What was he repeatedly stopped and asked?
So I'm kind of gonna piggyback off the last answer there. I'm gonna say he was constantly asked, "Did you lose your parents?"
Yes.
Did you lose your parents?
Yes.
All right. We'll get ready to chalk one up for Jedi. I said, where are your parents?
There you go.
Good one, Jedi. Good one.
Joe.
I said, "Can I help you find your mom or dad, little boy?"
Hey, everybody's on
Hey.
this. We're on the same wavelength on this question.
Wow. And
Bruce,
Bruce
can you
said,
keep it going?
where are your parents, little boy?
There we go. Yeah, points all around.
Dom, the pressure is on. Are you going to make this a...
Of course not.
Well, I said if he was of age and legal.
What? What?
If he was
Get
of
outta
age.
here.
If he was of age and legal.
Yeah, I'll leave that up to Joe for
Was
interpretation.
that a question at the pickle parties?
I think I'm going to give you a half point for that one.
Hey, I didn't know. I didn't watch the fucking tax show, so I don't know.
I didn't. I slept through it. I was fell asleep.
I'm lucky I watched my own
Yeah,
goddamn show.
I watched it last night late.
All right.
Watch what?
Brucifer filed a complaint with CGC's on-site grading when he discovered that they slabbed blank with one of his comics. They slabbed blank with one of his comics.
Okay.
God damn you, Styx. I'm gonna change my answer. All right, Styx, you got it? Everybody got it?
I'm all set. Nope. Nope.
Oh,
Oh.
dude, come on. I just ate a little while ago.
This is a tough one for me. All right, I don't want to hold it up. I have an answer. I think it's a dumb one, but I'll.
Yeah,
My answer is definitely. So I said that they slabbed Brucifer's comics with some Pickle slices from PickleCon.
Pickle juice.
Well,
All right. All right. I got lazy on this one. I'll admit it. And this is going to be crude, rude, and
tattooed.
I took it. I mailed this one in. I said a pube.
Yeah. Bruce put that in himself.
I did not.
No bend in the slab, just a curly.
We are sponsored by Manscaped, the lawnmower. Here you go.
Hedge clippers for men.
I said a
non-DCU book. I thought about saying something about
Yeah.
Marvel.
Oh, yeah, non-DCU. Yeah.
And I said they slabbed Dom's pickle. Do I get a point for that?
Pickle. Yeah, I'll leave it
I think you do. I think you do.
For that. I think
I'll take a
pickles in there. Yeah. Why
It's
not?
kind of fucked up because at the same time you do that, I said fucking pickle too. You dick.
Oh,
we have a close game this week. I don't know what the score is, Joe. Going into the last question, what is the score?
Dom has a commanding lead with half a point over Jedi and Bruce.
Damn.
Jedi, you have 2. Bruce has 2. Dom has 2.5.
2.5. All right.
Wow.
Well, coming down to this last one. Anybody's
Anybody's game.
Anybody's game? Nothing. All right, last question. Joe only attended one day of Baltimore Comic-Con because blank. He was only there for one day because blank. Where did I sell it? All right. Joe left after one day because blank.
Looking at him.
All right.
What do you got, Styx?
All right. I said that Joe only attended Baltimore Comic-Con for one day because his vault has a 24-hour timer.
That is true. That is true. Got to get back before that time lock clicks.
Yeah, might turn into a pumpkin.
You know, it's funny, and this is going to cost me the game. As I was writing my answer, I thought of another answer, and I didn't go with it. I was going to say it because he was afraid his wife would get into his secret cash comic books. But that's not what I went with. I said because everyone was wearing shoes, there was no bare feet.
It was a letdown for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, like this sucks.
Because he finds people disgusting.
All right, you heard it from the source.
Yep, there you go. People.
I said he only stayed one day because he had to get back to the bunker or tits.
That's fair as well.
That's
Vault.
fair.
That's his vault. Bunker, same thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll take it.
You got it. You got it.
All right, so now Dom, the pressure is on. Brewster has jumped ahead of you by a half a point.
Yeah, because the only day was Saturday for the boobies.
And last minute Hail Mary, and Brewster, I think, took it, didn't he?
Bruce took it by half a point.
Half a point.
All right.
There you go.
And I said boobies. He said tits.
No, he
No,
said
Bunker or tits.
Stick said bunker.
Yeah, it was
Gotta
a
match
bunker.
I said boobies. Come on, man. I was more politically correct.
You're trying to mix.
politically correct.
Just write pickles the next time. You'll be fine.
Oh, pickles.
Fucking whack, man. Fucking whack this game. He was whack.
Dom needed. It was a tough day for Dom. He needed that win, and Brewster's like, "Fuck you! I'm not
Fuck
gonna do
you."
it."
Yeah.
When I say Bruce for again, I'm gonna fucking smack him with a fucking gherkin.
Yeah.
What the?
Hey, if you haven't subbed yet to this fun show, please sub up to Renovision. Sub up to Bruce over at Kingdom of Nerds. What you got on tap for this coming week, Bruce?
I have we're gonna go over FOC books Sunday and some comic book sales. We're gonna look at all of the absolute Wonder Woman covers that are being produced for the release next month. And Monday we'll be back for Monday Madness. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about Maggie Smith.
Oh,
Dame
yeah,
Maggie Smith.
Dame
Maggie Smith.
Yeah, Dame Maggie Smith.
Passed away. Rest in peace. Maybe we'll talk about some of the stuff she's done over the years.
Yeah.
Spotlight on her.
I meant to say before you get into the rundown of Renovision, during the show, I had one eye on Whatnot, and I won another giveaway.
Look at you. Good job.
Look at you.
I am creeping up on. I think I need to enter some of Bruce Fur's Razzes. I
haven't won in like 4 Razzes.
I think it's my turn. I think it's my
turn. There's 10 today, so
it's the era of Jedi in the Razzes.
Jedi, I'll give you 2 spots in my Razz. I got a book up now. A Catwoman 51 9.9.
I have no idea what that is, but okay.
It's foil.
Oh,
the problem with the Razzes is you gotta pay money to get into it, and I really gonna want a book. I can't do it for any old book. You have to really want the book that you're putting money on. But
agreed.
Unless you're Bruce. Bruce just goes in every goddamn Razz, no matter what. Although your percentages worked out well for you.
Yeah, Bruce throws money around like he did Chippendales.
Well, I guess.
Styx, what's on?
I razzed what 4 books before I left Baltimore. So
you're selling books before you got home.
Yeah, I was selling books while I was in Baltimore.
Styx, do you have any idea, Styx, what the boys are talking about tomorrow on SNS?
I have not a clue.
Not a clue. No one.
Not a clue. I have not. No.
They keep it hush hush.
Usually some of the same BS.
That'll be good.
I'll tell you what.
It'll be a good show though. It's
always fun.
I'll tell you what. Sunday, we put Wave Seeker in a freaking pine box.
Wave Seeker, man. I'm not gonna get into what goes on in the backstage. Yeah, Wave Seeker's getting some cojones. He's gonna find himself getting slapped with a gherkin himself.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna fucking smack him with a fucking nubskull.
Oh, geez.
So hang out on Sunday for the dark side for all the Star Wars and fireworks.
Gherkin Wars, Pickle Wars.
Fucking full Sith on his fucking ass, man. That motherfucker.
Oh, God knows there's nothing else to talk about but Star Wars, so you might as well have some fireworks on that shit.
I'm gonna freaking bring up all the shit that he doesn't want to hear.
Then Marco's gonna smack you down.
Fuck Marco. I'm not gonna listen. They're gonna hear my shit out. I'm sorry. I'm not playing.
You really think that's gonna happen when Marco has the control of the mute button?
I am not pussyfooting around the whole Star Wars.
I'm watching now.
I'm gonna say what comes to mind on Sunday,
which is completely nothing.
Nope. Listen. Every fucking thing you said, no, that's not true. I said, fucking them and their fucking High Republic bullshit books. I'm sorry. The High Republic can never compete with the fucking.
How about stop posting rumors into that chat? This way you won't get any blowback. And just
there is
save
no
it for
fucking,
the show.
I think you should post more rumors into that
chat. I am
gonna
do it. I'm gonna keep doing it more and more. And I'm gonna keep
I don't
doing
think there's
it.
enough rumors in that.
I want rumors about the rumors.
I'm gonna do more rumors of each and every individual on that show too. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yep.
And come back to the Star Wars show the week after next when Don will be replaced by Dave.
Listen, I might have to make my own Star Wars show and have the fucking rumors
who's gonna work the slides?
Hey, don't worry about it. Listen, believe it or not, I can work the magic. I know how to work the computers. I know how to work things. I'll get it done.
I know how to work that thing over there. Yeah. I work the pickles.
I'm down for watching that.
You love
Gherkins. We all got in trouble in the chat this week.
You like Dom,
Dom got in trouble for rumors. I got in trouble for making a joke about Agatha. I was like, I had to go back. I was like, I dragged Dom into it. I was like, yeah, Dom says Agatha sucks. And then
I didn't say it sucked.
I know you didn't. I was making a joke. And I got my willy slapped.
You got slapped.
And I was like, dude, I was just making a joke.
Bad Jedi.
Well, I realized though afterwards I have not, and it's all cool, but I have not done very many shows with 00, so he doesn't know my sense of humor. But sometimes I just say shit for no apparent reason, and I'm not serious, obviously. And yeah, so I haven't done that many shows. I've probably only done like 2 shows with 00, so he doesn't know my sense of humor, and that I was just. Yeah, but yeah, he did not appreciate me saying that without having watched it. He said I have to watch it.
We'll talk about the big comic book Star Wars Marvel crossover that's happening soon, and we'll talk about the shit. Let's see. So,
yeah. I say stuff that I don't mean. Dom is a 10, right? Dom is a level 10. He says all kind of crazy shit. I'm about a 6. Everybody else is down there normal. Marco's about an 8. He says
Marco's either a 1 or a 10 because it'll be like nothing. There it goes.
Dom, you're only 8% right, but then when I'm right, oh well,
Kyle's
you didn't
8.
say that.
I say Kyle's an 8. I'll give Kyle 8.
Yeah.
Kyle says some crazy shit too. But, yeah, the rest of you guys are normal. Maybe Sam.
The Mortis gods,
Gods,
the world between worlds. You know, I've been saying that for fucking years since Ahsoka all that shit.
Years. It's only been it hasn't been a year yet since that.
Well, you know what? I've been saying it for a long time. Even when it was first starting, people fucking yap. Listen, it is what it is. They got to get over it, and they have to fucking goddamn bow to the master. Because I know what I'm talking about.
Never happened.
Well, sounds like it's going to be a good time on Sunday for Tales of the Dark Side.
That means I will not be watching.
I'll definitely be watching now because that's
the first thing first. When I get on, the first thing, Wave Seeker, you will be getting more posts, and you're gonna like it.
Spam them, John. Dom, just spam the shit out of them.
I'm gonna put Wave Seeker's face on all the different things I send.
Tag him in everyone.
Wave Seeker,
blow up his phone.
Yeah. Send him pornography with Nub's face put in.
No.
Nah, he's a religious man. He can't do that, man. He's religious.
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
Oh, good times. Well, and if you make it to Wednesday, the tax show on Wednesday will always have some fun comic news and Marco doing his thing. That's all I could say about that.
Yeah. That'll do it.
So, well, like I said, thanks for joining us this week. We got our sea legs back after having a week off. Yep. It's good to be back. Who knows what we'll do next week? We'll figure something out. But last words, boys.
Have a good weekend.
Pickle.
And don't go into any pickle parties or pickle picnics or pickle parks or pickle festivals.
No, pickle parties are worse than a Diddy party.
Don't stumble into a pickle party.
You don't.
Yeah.
Well, have a good weekend, everybody.
The qualified. The qualified.